brand new banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I could dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy. And, you know, you got the Big Red Machine who wants to fight him. And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick.
And he's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but
there he goes.
Oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were entertaining.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly. Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the arm with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
What's going on, everybody? It is fucking Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's another edition of Wrestling with Knuckleheads, and we got toe tags in the booth, and Show has shown up on time. He is feeling threatened by the powers that be that he might be replaced, and that might happen sooner than later because he showed up and then he left. So there's just a picture up here and he's muted, but don't let that fool you. We gave Show a chance to talk and he didn't want to talk. He's not here. He's not here. Don't let him fool you. It's propaganda. It's shenanigans. He's bamboozling you. Habdashery. Erroneous on both counts. What's going on, big fool? Shit, man. Yeah, but yo, dude, the topics of discussion today. Elimination Chamber. The matches. The match count. The match counts of these PLEs. We got some news that happened on Monday Night Raw. That conversation that happened between CM Punk and Roman Reigns. And then we got a new champion. And I want to see what everybody feels about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling like a villain on penicillin with a Mac 11. Just wait for 7. You know how we do, big fool. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Normal guy came in here with a fucking mask on. He got the disguise on. He's acting like Show right now. Show said, fuck it. I'm going to sign in and leave. He's treating us like he treated high school. I'm going there for attendance and I'm leaving. I'm not participating. What's going on, Mr. Loki? We hungry as always. We hungry out here. It's hunger o'clock out here. You Yeah, I feel Roman Reigns is the best WWE. Hey, listen, man, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about all that shit. You know how we do. We got to start off. I haven't seen y'all in almost 24 hours. It's been almost 24 hours since I seen y'all motherfuckers last. And we got to catch up. You know what I'm saying? How's y'all doing? How do y'all feel about the Elimination Chamber and Monday Night Raw so far? How does y'all feel about that? Fuck John Cena, facts. Elimination Chamber should just be a special event now. Yo, for real. Not for nothing. Like, the whole nostalgia of that shit is stupid. I mean, since I'm here by myself, I will tell you this. I don't know why every time I start this motherfucker, my HA want to get all fucked up. I blame Big Food. But yeah, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin. My man said I like Steve Cold. don't let Lay hear you say that shit, Big Food. The Under Tiger. Oh my God. Don't let quit while you head, Big Food. Quit while you head. But yeah, man. The AJ Styles is what this guy likes to call her. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. That match to me was boring. It was too long, it was boring, it was slow, and it was, what are you trying to do it? Because the build-up for that match was Becky was afraid of her the entire time, and then the match happened, and they just acting like this is a regular match. Like, no one's afraid of nobody, nothing. And I don't know what they was trying to accomplish. To me, that seems stupid. CM Punk and Finn Balor did this thing. You can still see CM Punk is his lost a step. I swear to God, I wish Finn Balor would have win that fucking match, but nope. Everybody got their hype. Everybody they get their little taste of medicine, like, oh look, Finn Balor is the man. Finn Balor is the man, and y'all forget about that shit. Y'all forget about how good Finn Balor is when he's not doing nothing. We here always remembered how Finn Balor was. And he was good enough to be champion because he stole the show, every show when they were building this shit up. The men's Elimination Chamber match was boring. Fucking tell me if I'm lying. You tell me how you feel about the men's elimination match. To me, that shit was trash. Rocky.
You lying.
Garbage.
You lying. You
Fucking
lying.
horrendous.
You lying.
Sleepy Day.
Lying.
New Day. They should have never did it.
Lying.
Bullshit. You know who's lying? Show's picture here is lying. Cause Show ain't even here yet.
What's up, peoples? This don't be surprised. It's me. I had to say something.
So you tell me the men's Elimination Chamber match was good. I say it to my face. See, he put his camera on, but he was still muted. So I'm gonna take that as he was full of shit.
Gosh damn it! I gotta press 2 buttons. What I said was I didn't get to see that one because you told me it was trash.
It was garbage.
No, Seth Rollins came out.
Straight trash. Rocky. Garbaggio. Basura. The wrapping paper that you put to take the gum off the bottom of your shoe. It was a poo-poo, a garbage, a sheet. You polish a sheet and you still have a sheet. Chicken shit. Bullshit. Fabasco. It was Fabagasta. It was a Fugazi. It was if a starfish had steroids. No point.
Okay, well, you want to build a good match? You want to rebuild it? What could have made it better?
Not having it. Hey, we saved the pay-per-view.
Who saved the pay-per-view?
I did just now. They would have made that pay-per-view way better if they didn't have that match.
They didn't have it? Yeah. I just understood. They would have canceled it? Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, we're winning. We're
Triple
winning
H
in this
finally did
motherfucker.
something right.
Yeah. Shit. The women's match was good. I mean, for more than one reason. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was good on more than one way. Yeah. But
In the words of Jerry the King, is it Jerry the King?
Yeah.
Puppy!
Word. But still, fucking Raquel did her fucking thing in that match.
The wrestling or
No, wrestling.
okay.
No, you know I'm not gonna be subtle about that shit.
I know, but I'm not gonna be subtle about the question.
Oh, go. Holla at us. You know what I'm saying? You got
She's
my number
been
somewhere.
she's been doing good, brother.
Yeah.
She's been every match she's been holding it down to me.
Because people think that she's a patsy because they treat her that way when she was in the Judgment Day. But now when they're serious, you notice every time they put somebody that's serious in the fucking main event picture, they do good. You notice that? When um the Judgment Day, when Roxanne was being a patsy and making everybody lose and fucking up when she first came in, and then they put her in a tag team with Raquel, then she became fucking like, yo, she's doing good. Raquel looked like a patsy when Liv Morgan came back, so that way she could lose and all that other shit. And then they put her in Elimination Chamber in the Royal Rumble. Yo, she looked good. Finn Balor. Finn Balor was a waste of fucking space with all his talent. And then I'm arguing he should be world champion right now. I guarantee you, we would have never got. I'm gonna bury you right next to your father if Finn Balor was champion.
I wish Finn Balor was. Well, I don't wish. I just wish they gave new people a chance.
They will never give new people a chance.
Finn Balor.
Yo, the only new people they would give a chance are the people who would be old at the time that they're new. You understand what I'm saying, Show?
Mhm.
It's like
AJ Styles.
by the time we get a new world champion, it'll already be too fucking old. It'll be like, yo, this motherfucker really? Like they
Yeah.
waiting until people hate LA Knight to give him a title.
I was
And
just about to mention him. You mean LA Knight?
yeah. And yo, listen, man. I'm only saying this because LA Knight he's not one of those wrestlers that I don't like, but he's not one of those wrestlers that I do like. But because he does get a pop and people like him, I thought they were gonna put him in, like they got him already in the main event picture. I thought they were gonna do something with him. I'm indifferent. I don't care if you give him a title or not. I don't see what people see.
I agree with you. I'm the same way.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, all right, shit'll get off the pot. You know what I'm saying? Well, by the time they do something with him, he's gonna be old news.
Do you think they're gonna do the same with Obo Family, where it's too late?
I think Obafemi is gonna be a flash in the pan because he's someone that we've seen already that needs he needs a rival, a storyline because he is like a dominator. So he's that guy that's in the ring going, someone step to me, and we need people to step to him, and he's going to just squash him. Without that, he's just going to be lost in the sauce.
He's a Black
So,
Goldberg.
pretty much. And as a heel, I can see this happening for a little while, but then he's going to get destroyed by a CM Punk or Seth Rollins because those are the two people that are going to be champion, and it's going to end his career because CM Punk nor Seth Rollins needs to beat him.
Nope.
They don't need to beat him. He
Nope.
needs to beat them to solidify his dominance and shit. But also, he could be the catalyst for that new guy to come over and change the generation. Because I'm pretty sure they were trying to do that with Braun Breaker. The problem is, by the time Braun Breaker would have been champion, he would have been one of those people like, yo, this motherfucker again. You already squeezed all the juice out of us. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. Let's
Because
get the juice before you fucking.
yeah, because the thing is, it's like they wait until someone's hot, then they make them red hot, and then they cool them off, and then they try to get that heat again. But the thing is, the heat dissipated.
Yep.
This isn't like they're not forging stars here. Like it's not metal. You can't heat them up to the proper temperature and then fucking cycle them and then fucking put him back in the oven and expect that shit to go back up to the temperature. That fucking, you can't put him back in the oven. The only way you can put somebody back in the oven is if he gets injured. Like Braun Breaker right now, if he came back, he can't. By the time he comes back, the vision shit should be over, or he needs to be evolved from that vision shit. And he need to be his own man, still like on some Goldberg, I'm gonna fuck everybody up type shit. That's how you keep Braun Breaker where he's at. But Rusev, that motherfucker was put in the oven, came out Miro. They cooled his ass down. They put him back in the oven, and motherfucker came out looking like fucking Rusev. He is the what did Steve Urkel put the machine that he used, and he came out with Stefan. The what?
The Stefan machine. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The Urkinator.
The Urkinator.
What the fuck was the name of that machine that Steve Urkel put? Hold on.
I really don't remember. You better
I'm
look
about to
that
look
up.
it up right now.
Mm-hmm. The Urkinator. The Urkel time machine. Look at that. Google don't even know. Who?
The television show Family Matters, Steve Urkel used a device known as the Transformation Chamber.
There it is.
Well, yeah. I mean, they put Rusev went in the Transformation Chamber by himself, came out Miro. And then he went to WWE as Miro, and they said, nice. Yo, let's put him back in the Transformation Chamber and make him a different type of Miro. And he came back Rusev. But he wasn't the Rusev that was the United States champion that John Cena squashed. He was the Rusev that was trying to figure out what to do after they got rid of his announcer and Lana with the Rusev Day.
Rusev should have been somebody like Gunther.
Rusev was the original Obafemi.
That's what I'm saying. Not even Rusev. Miro should have been like Gunther.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Rusev in the beginning was the original Obafemi, and then John Cena killed his run at WrestleMania, and then he went to Miro, and then Miro turned into Gunther, and then he came in and and they were like, well, you can't be Gunther because we got Gunther, so now back in the Transformation Chamber, and they said, look at me, man, I like the harmonica and yodeling.
Bro, you can't be good until we want you to be good. So fuck out of here.
No, you can't be good, period. Because, dude, it's seriously, they have to make you in their image no matter who you are. If that was not the case, Penta would not be a stalemate. Penta won the Intercontinental title, and that's the least of everybody's worries.
But they let Penta shine. I feel like he gets to do everything. He gets to be Penta.
Joe, you see this flashlight?
I see it.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me look at it.
It's shining, right? It's shining, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing. This is him shining regular. This is the WWE letting him shine. Technically, he's shining, but they're blocking all that fucking light.
Gotcha. His light is always on. It's just we're going to block it.
Yeah, that's the problem, because no matter what the fuck they say, everything has to be their character. It has to be within their story. And I think that that's the biggest problem that the WWE has, and that was something that AEW was rocking in the beginning of their first 2 years. I think that's what made them so appealing. It was, how can our characters fit this story and make this story better? That's why when you see matches with the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros, they're fantastic. You see Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson is fantastic. Like, you see good matches and people doing their own thing, looking completely different. Now, what are they doing? What works? The total nonstop finishes. What up, Janelle? You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Yeah. They got too cute. WWE now is not how can these characters fit the story. It's how can I fit this character in the story. So I'm going to change R-Truth to fit the character we need for this story. Instead of saying, yo, R-Truth would be perfect for this, they're going to change R-Truth for this. Like, look at this shit. Dan Henson or Hamburger. What it was Dan Manson, this curse guy.
I know what you're talking about.
He goes to WWE and he goes, "You're cursed," and that's it. No one gave a shit about nothing. Oh my God, he cursed them. Ooh. Like they didn't even give that much enthusiasm. They just said this fucking guy's an idiot. AEW, he came out, oh, you're cursed. And Tony Schiavone acted like this motherfucker needed a new priest, a young priest, and 2 exorcisms to get it off of that curse. They blamed that curse for months when Dan has to curse your ass. And it's like everybody's afraid to be cursed by him.
But that's how it should be. You build my character. Same thing with, what's his name? The guy that smiled at the fucking guy with the blood coming out. Fuck.
Gangrel?
No, remember Santino Marello laughed at somebody? Then Jim Cornette punched him in the face?
What?
Santino Marello laughed at one of the fucking heels. He was like there you go, the boogeyman.
Oh, you said blood. I mean, those are worms.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, if everybody was laughing at the boogeyman and shit, he wouldn't work. Like, we need you to do what you're supposed to do. Like, they supposed to act like the fucking magic is crazy.
But what they do with Henson? Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, it worked in WWE the way you made it sound.
Because they did something with him.
They sell, yeah.
In WWE, that's not happening.
Michael Cole doesn't sell for him.
No, Michael Cole is too busy giving up the ending to the match. What's going on, Leon?
Calling people a different name.
Word.
Devon Williams and shit.
Yeah. Shit. We all hungry out here. Leon, shit.
Man, you ain't bring nothing to eat.
You get your ass some fucking falafel. I just figured out what the fuck that was. I thought that was a crepe or something. I don't
Me
even know
too.
what a crepe is. It's like a granule papa. It's a chickpea ball.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a falafel, like the bread that looks like the flatbread.
Oh, pita.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
Yeah, it's chickpea and hummus. They were all rolled in a ball.
And that's falafel.
Yeah.
So I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I just found that out today.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
You don't thank me. I'm the one telling this chick like your words are too big for me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Next week.
Don't say oh shit. Shut up.
No, I ain't saying shit.
Nah, don't. You said too much.
No, I ain't saying.
Nah,
Listen.
now Leon's asking questions.
I was gonna say next week is your birthday. I can't say it's your birthday.
Now Leon's asking questions. Look. We all know what I'm gonna eat deep this pizza means. We all know what that means.
It's your birthday.
Shit. Why are we doing Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre? We've seen this match so many times. Dude, apparently, this is the speculation. What's going on, Pimp?
Pimp, what's up, brother?
Brooklyn. How was your Thursday night going? It's going all right. Apparently, the story is that Drew is going to lose the title to Cody. And then he's going to face Nick Aldis at WrestleMania. And Cody's going to wrestle Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And all I'm saying is whoop these shit.
Well, whoop-de-doo.
Like Nick Aldis versus Drew McIntyre, I would have preferred that for the fucking title than Randy Orton versus Cody. Like, who is coming up with like, in all honesty, do they turn around and say, yo, what match did you used to jerk off to the idea of? And they said back in the day, I would have loved to fucking see Cody versus Randy Orton. Well, why do we do it now? Why do we make the match now?
You wouldn't want Randy to win one more title?
Nope. What up, Janelle? Thank you, Janelle. Appreciate it.
Well, that's not fair. Goldberg won the title at 50.
I don't give a shit. Nobody wanted that neither.
I didn't.
If Randy Orton's gonna win a championship, you don't need to do all this shit at WrestleMania. Like, in all honesty, unless Randy Orton is gonna retire, and he's gonna have a match with Cody, and he's gonna beat Cody, and Gunther's gonna come out, and Cody's gonna go ahead, go after Randy, and then Gunther's gonna put fucking Randy in the fucking chokehold, and he's gonna say, if you tap out, you need to retire, and then fucking Randy's gonna laugh and tap out. Unless that happens at WrestleMania, we don't need this shit happening at WrestleMania. You and make it a fatal 5-way. Shit. What's the 5? There's Cody, Drew, Randy, Nick Aldis, and Gunther. That's your 5? I would have preferred Nick Aldis versus Adam Pearce. Or how about Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce versus fucking it would have been dope. The Vision or Drew and Austin Theory. He's not facing Nick Aldis. He's rumored to face Jacob Fatu. But I would have rather him face Jacob Fatu for the title. Like in all honesty, Cody and Randy are those people I was talking about earlier. It's too late to turn back now. I believe they ran their course. Too late to give him a title. I believe Jacob Fatu earned one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. The fuck? All right, let's see. You know, a couple of years ago, while we were all for Cody finishing the story, now it seemed like WWE just forcing him down our throats. Enough, Jesus Christ. Seriously. And I will have you know, Brooklyn, that there were 2 men that did not want Cody to finish his story. They wanted Jacob. I mean, they wanted Jay to finish his story. And those 2 men were me and Lay. Me and Lay have been saying this shit since the first time Cody fucking debuted at WrestleMania. Jay should be the one to end it. But no, you guys want to finish the story. Finish the story. No one can be better than Cody. Once Cody becomes champion, everything's going to change. I'm telling you, everything's going to change. It's going to be better. Garbage. Trash. Basura. Get out of here. You're no longer welcome. They're not going to be able to sell these tickets. Nobody cares about WrestleMania this year. Yo, for real. What do you do with Sami Zayn? What do you do with Jacob? I don't need them to have a singles match at WrestleMania. Sami Zayn needs to mind his own business. You know, at first I would be the one to be like, yo, Sami Zayn, you can put him anywhere and he'll be all right. No. He ran his course also. He needs to mind his fucking business. But I wouldn't be surprised if they had a match between Sammy and Rick Williams. Jacob, I'm interested in Jacob. Jacob has the charisma and the fresh face to do shit. I'm interested in seeing him develop. Sammy, I'm tired. It looks like we're at the point where the seniors are overstaying their welcome for the freshmen and sophomore. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like. Yeah, man. And then I don't know how AJ Lee is gonna be like, I'm a fighting champion, and then you set up a gauntlet match to see who the number one contender. Why wouldn't you just fight all of them? Why wouldn't you just turn around and be like, yo, I'll give all of them a shot, just line them up. Next week I'll take on this one. The week after that I'll take on that one. The week after that I'll take on that one. What happened? But nope, there's a gauntlet match to fight the fighting champion. She's only gonna fight one of you, and that's it. Birth word. Shit. They have to get rid of Triple H. They have to get Triple H out of creative. What he's been doing is making things worse. Yo, I've been saying this shit for 2 years now. Nobody won't believe me, but I'm not the one to say that I told you so. But I told you. And I am the one to say it. Shit, I don't want to be right. But when I am, you best believe it, I'm taking credit for it. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I heard that they got rid of Road Dogg on the creative of SmackDown. I mean, this is going to be the 3rd time that I heard that they got rid of his ass. So, I mean, until they do, it's not going to, like, I don't care. I don't care. Until they do, I don't care. Shit. Penta won the Intercontinental Championship. And that seemed so lackluster. Like, that was another one. You're so dependent on building the story between Dominic and Finn. You could have just built the story around Penta and let that shit naturally progress next week. The fuck, man. This motherfucker's an Intercontinental Champion, and y'all make it seem like he didn't win the fucking title. That title just seems like if it's a fucking belt buckle to hold up your pants. Like, come on, man. I've been wanting Pentagon to be a champion or to have some kind of importance in the show for a minute now. I hope they do something for him be champion. I hope they do something with him being champion. They need to get rid of the women's U.S. title. They just got Julia being a placeholder. Dude, I heard that they didn't want to make that title, but they made it just because Chelsea Green and this one's rivalry was too hot that they needed to have stakes for it. Like, you couldn't just fucking have them wrestle each other. Like, that couldn't just be a fucking story. Why did the title need to be on? Putting the title on Drew was pointless at this point. Yep. Everything they did was pointless. Believe it. I mean, to be honest with you, everything they're doing is pointless. They just put the title on Drew so that way it could take some of the heat off of Cody being the champion again. And they didn't even let it breathe that Cody couldn't get a title shot. They didn't even let it breathe. Like, you know, if they'd have let it breathe of Cody not being able to wrestle for that championship while Drew's the fucking champion, they would let that breathe. This would have been bigger. But nope, they don't know how to let shit breathe. This is about time they got rid of the old dogs. You're damn right. You're damn right. Because they're just holding shit back. So I don't know if I watch Shane Douglas podcast. I don't know if you watch the Shane Douglas podcast, but that dude is smart. I think he would be great if WWE signed him to creative. He knows a lot about the business. What do you think? I haven't heard his podcast. I don't know how him and the WWE are, but I don't think Triple H is gonna let this guy come in there because it seems like Triple H is only gonna hire his people, friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Shane Douglas is one of his people because I know he had beef with Shawn when he was in WWE, and that's when he went to ECW. He had beef with them because, you know, they did what they did. This is if I'm remembering correctly, that's what I remember from that era. I could be mistaken, but that's what I remember. I haven't heard this podcast, but I'm pretty sure, dude, at this point, anybody could come up with some shit. Anyone could come up with some shit. You got one of them little kids doing the creative. It's like, and then we're gonna have him jump off of the car and he's gonna land on him and then he's gonna win the championship. And then Jacob Fatu's gonna come out and he's gonna say this and then that, and then it's like, all right, cool, I'd rather watch that. WWE needs to hire new writers at this point. I think they need to let these wrestlers do their thing. Because, not for nothing, when they're not on camera, but they're on TV, and they're just doing their own thing, that's when they're the most intriguing. Like, did you see the post with Raquel from the camera from the Elimination the Chamber pod that she was in? And she's over here fucking cheering, laughing, and go ahead, Oscar, one more time. Like, I don't think that was scripted. I think that was just her going with the flow. Let her be her. Let all these people be them. You're too busy writing for them. Now they have to become actors. And they're not Denzel. But I do agree with you. Get some new people in there. We're here. You give us a good amount of money, we're here. We can write a fucking story. We'll come up with some shit. We'll sit in a room and we'll come up with some crazy shit for everybody. 'Cause that's what we do. We're thinkers. We're not blinkers. We're thinkers. Shit. I don't even want to fucking dude. I don't know what the fuck is up with SmackDown. But did you see there was a Twitter beef between Jade and Rhea Ripley? Now all of a sudden Jade is saying that Rhea Ripley's complaining in the back and bitching to creative and all that. And Rhea Ripley's like, well, you mind your fucking business. You don't talk shit about me. Blah, 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 blah. And Chelsea Green says something about how Rhea Ripley's a good person. And then Jade says something to her. And then Piper Nevin says some shit to Jade. It's a whole fucking Twitter beef. Because Rhea was like, yo, you don't talk shit, lying your ass off about this bullshit. I never, like Jay was trying to say that Rhea was politicking backstage and shit like that. So I don't know if this is a work or what, but to me, it's like, I don't want to hear this shit on Twitter. But then again, like, what is Jade supposed to say? They're part-time lovers. They don't do this shit all the time. Is it wrong that I'm more invested in NXT storylines for WrestleMania than the main event story? No, it's not wrong. I'm more invested in one story that I only saw maybe 10 minutes of in AAA. I saw not the week that just passed, but the week before that. Not bad. AAA had a TV showing on YouTube, and the story was this guy is a second generation wrestler, and his father was Abismo Negro, and before his father could pass down the name to his son, some dude who's no blood relation to Abismo Negro takes the name and starts using it. So the son changed his name to something else, and now they're fighting for the honor of his family and the name and all that. And I'm like, yo, they already showed that they had a cage match, a strap match, and I think a hardcore match or something. But now they're fighting a King of Kings or some shit. So the Reyes pay-per-view or event that's happening over 3 weeks, and I'm more invested in that storyline to figure out what's going on with that than any storyline WWE has. I know I'm late, but what was your opinion on Elimination Chamber? I heard a lot of people did not like it. They said this is one of the weakest Elimination Chambers in a while. The men's Elimination Chamber match I didn't like. I didn't like Becky versus AJ. CM Punk match with Finn Balor. Finn Balor did his thing. I hated the ending. And the men's match I didn't like. It seemed slow. It wasn't what you would think it was or was supposed to be. I don't know why Logan Paul almost killed somebody and gets rewarded for this shit. But I mean, it is what it is. The women's I liked. I'm starting to like the women's matches better than the men's matches anyway. But the women's matches I like. What'd you think of it, Pimp? This is probably going to sound crazy, but I do think Raquel was the MVP of the women's Elimination Chamber. I don't think that's crazy, Janelle. I don't think that's crazy at all. I think she was the MVP of the women's Elimination Chamber also. I wish they would stop pushing back a long time ago. I started not liking her a long time ago. Maybe year and change back. Because you could tell once she came back from having the kid that man persona was gone, and she didn't know how to capture the new character she's bringing up. Because she's doing a lot of fucking Trump iteration, and I'm like, I don't think that's somebody you want to act like. I don't think that's somebody you want to act like. But yeah, I was ready to give up on Beck a long time ago. My bad. I know the opinion on the, but yeah, I mean, Brooklyn. A lot of the PLEs are weak. The Rumble seemed a little weak to me. Like they're all fucking weak in whatever concept they have, and I don't see that changing. Not with the people they got. Shit. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to subscribe and to like and all that other stuff. They're pay-per-views if I'm paying for it. Yo, for real. Because I mean, that's the name of it. You're paying to view it. And you're paying ESPN or Netflix or whatever God you trust in this Nation Liberty or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're paying them to get to see the pay-per-view. It's a service. There's none of that shit. Oh, they're PLEs. No, we're paying for it. I didn't watch it all. I heard from reviews and friends that said that it was trash. They didn't enjoy it, and then Henson didn't make it enjoyable. No, he didn't. It seemed like that was, you want to talk about force. That shit seemed like a dude trying to win his girl back by apologizing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit would have worked, but you fuck with us for so many times, so many times that you do that shit and she be like, thank you, and just keep moving. I was planning on going to WrestleMania, but the way that it is looking for WrestleMania, if nothing doesn't get my attention to make it, I don't want to go. Yeah, I'm gonna watch from home. Listen, I hear you. I actually looked up the WrestleMania tickets, and it was for 2 nights. I believe it was $826 for 2 nights, but the fucking, hold on, let me. Let me see if I can pull up the picture of the. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the picture of the fucking, the logo. I mean the arena. So, all right. I don't know which one is. Oh, WrestleMania Saturday. So here you go. This is the actual thing. Now, it was section 344. One of these shits, $820 for 2 nights. I know it says 280 here, but for 2 nights, even 280 and 280 is $460. No, $560. $560 for 2 nights to sit that far away from the fucking, from the arena. I don't want to sit that far behind. Like that's that far away. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to sit that far away for that amount of money. Shit. I don't know what website this is. Game Time. Let's see. Finn Balor losing clean to Punk was trash booking. Balor should have looked. He was going to win and then have Mysterio come cost him the match. Then the next night is Raw. Finn turns on Dominic. Okay. I'm confused. Why is WrestleMania back in Vegas again? Didn't they have the WrestleMania a year ago in Vegas? So, Brooklyn, what happened was WrestleMania this year was supposed to be in New Orleans, and Vegas outbid them to have it back in Vegas. And the WWE is money hungry, so they'll do whatever the hell they want. And they brought it back to Vegas. I mean, other than that, I couldn't tell you more, but yeah, that's what happened. Vegas paid them more initially to bring WrestleMania to Vegas, and WWE looked at New Orleans and said, yep, that's the goal. Yo, show. Shit. I don't know where show at. Need him. Give me 2 seconds. And y'all give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I told Show to talk, and he don't want to talk. That's appreciate you, pimp. All right, I feel like that was just being money hungry. If you want to get back to Vegas, you should. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was money hungry. That's been the goal for the WWE ever since Triple H took over. It seemed like all he was doing was making businesses to make money hand over fist, selling fucking rights to this and that. Like going on Netflix seemed like a big deal. And so they got on Netflix and it's not a big deal. They still run more commercials than they did in the USA Network. They're not doing nothing different than what they did in the USA Network. We're not getting any special shit from. Matter of fact, we're getting less wrestling from the USA Network. Like, what was the purpose besides just getting money? Everybody was speculating. Now they can do this. They said fuck off twice, and that was it. I may not even watch the SmackDown tomorrow night because I know if Cody wins the title tomorrow, I'm not going to get. No, I hear you. I hear you. And by the way, I'm excited and happy. One of my favorite tag team, the Demolition, is going to Hall of Fame level. Yeah, man. Apparently they weren't in it because they were part of a lawsuit for the concussion shit or something like that. But yeah, Demolition is a very underrated tag team, especially when it comes to podcasters talking about tag team. Because I know they were just WWE, but in just WWE, they were a staple in the tag team division. I didn't care for Cody's title run. We just, you do know, and I don't know if you noticed this, but you do know that if Cody wins tomorrow, he will be a 3-time WWE champion. That's crazy. A 3-time WWE champion. Shit. No one cared about the first fucking WWE title run. No one cared about the second title run, and they're not going to care about this title run. And that whole them teasing Cody and Randy Orton a while ago, when they teased it a while ago, that's when people were a little interested. But now it's like, nah, you muddy the waters up too damn much. It's like when Cody said, if I lose to Jericho, I'm never going to be AEW champion. And he lost. They put Money in the Bank in New Orleans. Do you think that's big enough for it to be? I think Money in the Bank, they're trying to do that as like a stadium show. I don't think it's the same compensation you would get at WrestleMania in New Orleans, because you got to remember, you're not just getting a pay-per-view with WrestleMania. WrestleMania, even if you don't get SmackDown or Raw, WrestleMania, you're getting the Fan Fest, the NXT show, the meet and greets, they have other shit like tours and all the other stuff that happens for that whole weekend. It's a whole weekend worth of things that happen in your city, plus all the other wrestling shows that people put on during WrestleMania, like the independent circuit. So it brings a lot more revenue than just Money in the Bank, because Money in the Bank is just one pay-per-view where people will go there, they'll enjoy the pay-per-view and they go home. Raw, it's a weekend, guarantee at least 3 days that you got to stay at Vegas. And there's a lot of merchandise and a lot of shit that people spend money on, and then you're in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I don't think Money in the Bank is a replacement for WrestleMania, not revenue wise. How many more years do Monday Night Raw have with Netflix? And do you think once it's up, I think they did a 5-year deal. So they just did the first year. So they're on the second year. So they have about 4 years left on this contract. What I think is going to happen is that they're going to amp shit up towards the last year, a year and a half. So that way, either they're going to be one of those things where Netflix is like, well, we can't lose them because they're making more money now. Or they're just going to try to make themselves look good for another company. But I don't know if they're going to go back to cable. There's too much money in streaming services. unless I don't think USA Network has billions of dollars to buy the rights for Raw. You know what I'm saying? Because that's now the imagine that you spend what $5 billion on the rights to show Raw on Netflix, and then the next company just spends $2-3 million for the rights to like that. That's bad business for Netflix. The value of Raw went down that much. That's very bad business, bad optics, and all the other shit. You know how Roman Reigns took the backseat for like 2 years? I need them to do the same thing with Cody. I need them to do the same thing with Cody, with Seth, with Drew, with Sammy, with Becky, with Logan, all of them. All of them. Get them out of here. I know this might be a crazy question to ask, but have they had SummerSlam in New Orleans? That's not a crazy question. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I know they had it in Detroit. I know they had it in Daytona. No, I don't know. To be honest with you, we could look that up. Did was there ever SummerSlam in New Orleans? No, the WWE has never held SummerSlam in New Orleans. Yo, but aren't they supposed to be doing next year the pay-per-views 2 nights? Let's see. All right, WrestleMania is currently a 2-night event with WrestleMania 42 set for April 18th to the 19th in Las Vegas, starting in 2026, which is this year, right? And 2027. WWE plans to expand to 5 2-night premium live events annually, including SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and Money in the Bank. So I'm pretty sure SummerSlam is going to be a mini WrestleMania. Royal Rumble is going to have one Royal Rumble each night. Survivor Series is probably going to have a Survivor Series traditional match and a War Games each night. And Money in the Bank is probably going to have the men and women's War Games, Money in the Bank each night also. But the crazy shit is this. If you're doing 4 matches a PLE, that means you're going to have 8 matches over the weekend. They haven't shown that they can run storylines more than one at a time. So now you need 8.
And all 8 gonna suck.
Yeah. But then what do you do with SmackDown? Because SmackDown has not been on any of these PLEs.
Bring Roman over there. That's how you make SmackDown hot again. Let him do his talking over there. Roman belongs over there. He's not like he's really wrestling. So I just need you to fucking keep this afloat.
Yeah, but even that ain't enough for SmackDown.
They're gonna need that bloodline story.
They're going to end up playing SmackDown on Netflix. To be honest with you, I think SmackDown is going to stay on cable because it was originally supposed to be on free TV so people could watch wrestling for free. And I think, I don't think they're going to keep that because these people are stupid. They don't know what the fuck SmackDown is. It's possible, but SmackDown will be on like fucking Peacock or some shit.
I thought I was tripping. I saw SmackDown on Netflix. But that's because
SmackDown
I
is
got a
on-
VPN.
Yeah, SmackDown. All right, so Netflix hosts everything that the WWE provides in international markets. In the United States, they only show Raw.
Shit, I better get a VPN. I get everything.
He got a VPN and they kicked him off the show. You get everything and kicked off. Oh shit. They kicked his off. They kicked his ass off again. See? Who's going to be watching all those shows? Dude, I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, nah, I can. I was saying
Oh,
you get a VPN, they kick your ass off.
that's what I was gonna say. These motherfuckers got me a word. Damn.
VPN that shit, motherfucker.
Bitch ass nigga. Cut my shit off.
Word. He goes, yeah, I figured that you would think after Netflix deal, Tony Khan would also go to streaming, but it seemed like he's happy with his cable deal with TNT. So the crazy thing about that is, Pimp, because now Paramount is about to buy Warner Brothers. TNT is a part of that umbrella. So there's a possibility, and because it's a different deal than what Netflix was getting, there's a possibility that AEW could be on one of these streaming services the same way the WWE is, because Paramount wants all those movies and TV shows for their collection. So I don't know if AEW would have like a separate tier on like Paramount or HBO Max, where it's like you get the pay-per-views, but you got to pay extra a month for them.
That's fucked up. What happened to Netflix? Yo, I'll buy your house for 100,000. All right, I'll take it. Somebody came behind. I'll give you 200,000. You know what, Netflix? I changed my mind. I thought we had a deal.
You know what happened? Netflix said, "I'll buy your garage for 100,000," and Paramount said, "I'll buy your house for 2 million." And
Damn.
they said, "You know what? Fuck this house."
And we need that garage.
Yeah. Any plans for your birthday? Well, I'm gonna be in Florida for a few days. You know, so I'm gonna be in Florida for a few days. The day after my birthday. So the day of my birthday is gonna be that Tuesday. So I'll probably be on stream. We're probably gonna be talking about the Lanterns teaser trailer and all the other shit like, for the comics. If I'm not on, then I'm probably spending time with my family. But if I am on, then I'll be on talking about the comics. But after that, I'll be in Florida, so I'm not gonna be on the stream. I don't know if anybody else. You know, show likes to do crazy shit. Which show? If someone wants to be coming on the stream, all right, this nigga left.
No, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
listening. I ain't gonna leave before you finish.
if somebody wants to come on the stream, let me know so I can make a fucking title and thumbnail for the shit, because I got a plan for these things.
That's
They're
right.
10
Don't be
away.
fucking surprising, my boy.
They're 10 away from 1,000. Tell your friends we're 10 subscribers away from 1,000. But yeah, I don't plan on doing nothing special in Florida. I'm going to the Hulk Hogan shop. I'm letting you know that shit now. Show going back to that Hulk Hogan shop. But on that, me and Show can host. Leon said he gonna host with you, Show.
You gonna what with me?
Leon said he gonna host the show with you.
Next week?
Yeah.
We shall see. You better be ready.
Yeah. But yeah.
You need me to leave. You need me to stay on. You want the camera?
It don't matter.
I got you. I'm gonna let my phone charge while it does this. I would have took it with me, but I'm at 3%. This shit gonna go. I'll be right back.
All right. Why is everybody so angry about the Scream 7? They said this was the worst one throughout the whole franchise. Well, on Tuesday we spoke about that, you know. But I think everybody's angry about it all honestly because of because the ending was weak. They had a good story. They had an intriguing story. And then the ending, the payoff of the movie was disappointing. And once they disappointed them with that ending, they started nitpicking every other fucking part of that movie. But in reality, it's a Scream movie. It's to me, it seemed like every other fucking Scream movie, but maybe the ending was kind of stupid. But they had the potential to do something fantastic, and they didn't take it. It was like seeing your favorite wrestler about to win the world title, and then Cody Rhodes wins it. I'm old enough to remember when I was younger, WrestleMania back in the 80s and 90s was actually pay-per-view. Damn, I'm old. You ain't the only one that's that old, pimp. Yeah. You are not the only one that's old. Like I tell people, I was born in 88, but I started watching wrestling since 85. Because my first memory was WrestleMania 3, Hogan and Andre. That was my first memory of watching wrestling. And that happened, 3 years before me. You know what I'm saying? So I remember watching, it would have been Hogan and Macho Man for the title, and then Hogan and Warrior. Yeah, man, that shit. But back in them days, man, they want to say that people didn't, they held kayfabe and no one gave the secrets of the business and all that other shit. But the reality is, even if they gave away the secrets of the business, which a lot of people knew that it was quote unquote fake back in those days, it was the stories that they told seemed real. That's what made wrestling captivated for people. It wasn't the fact that it was fake. It was the fact that the stories that they told dragged us in and it seemed real. We were really seeing the character of Hulk Hogan and the character of Macho Man feuding after they were the Mega Powers because of Miss Elizabeth. We were really seeing Sergeant Slaughter turn his back on his country for the Iraqi people during the Cold War and Hulk Hogan defending the United States against Sergeant Slaughter. That's what we were seeing. That's what we were believing. That's what they told us. Now it seems like they tell us something and they constantly go, remember, this is fake, so we're going to do something on Unreal. So check to see if we're going to show you why we're going to yell at fucking LA Knight for doing some bullshit. It's like, bro, this don't feel real. This shit feels like it's a fucking bad movie. You think Braun Breaker will be back in time for WrestleMania if they're going to do? I don't think so. I think his injury is going to be, like, he might be back for SummerSlam, but I don't think he's going to be back for WrestleMania. Yeah, that's the biggest aspect of wrestling. This is why I went on that tangent, that rant, going, you don't really need promos. Like, the promo isn't that important, because if you could tell a story through the actions of the wrestlers, promos don't mean nothing. You know, when the Mega Powers were a tag team, the story was Miss Elizabeth got Hogan to help out Macho Man. Macho Man respected Hogan for helping him out. They became a team. They became a friend. They became best friends. Then something happened to Elizabeth. Hogan went to save Elizabeth. Macho Man felt betrayed by Hogan. Macho Man went after Hogan. There were no promos in what I just described to you. That all happened on TV. It all happened on TV, plain in sight for you to see it. You come up with that distinction. Then somebody explained what they did, and that's what it was like, all right, this is what's going on. Let's go. Andre the Giant, the promo was Bobby the Brain Heenan was like, yo, dude, you're hiding behind this man. You won't give him a title shot. And Hulk Hogan's like, you're my best friend. I don't want to do it. And Andre's like, no, fuck that. You're using me. And he was brainwashed by Bobby the Brain Heenan. That wasn't promos. That was storytelling. A promo is someone standing in the ring going, I don't know what to say, so I'm going to insult you personally. I'm not gonna insult the character. I'm gonna insult the person personally. That's what a promo has become nowadays. I don't know what to say to make people want to watch this match, but I'm gonna say you're a cheap imitation of this, or you should be going to that, or I'm gonna fucking bury you with your father. Like that's a promo to you. That's something that you guys like. Oh my god, he's gonna be sad. Stone Cold Steve Austin basically just said, "I'm gonna whoop your ass," and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so, and that was way better than what the fuck these guys are saying now. Because what he said had merit to the situation that was at hand. That, oh, you think that I'm supposed to be afraid of you because you did this, and this? Not, remember 20 years ago when I was older than you and you was younger than me and you was new in the business, and if it wasn't for me, you would still be where you at? Like, who gives a fuck, man? 20 years ago, my ass. We seen that already. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this one-up shit for that? They shouldn't be doing promos. They should be doing your mama jokes now at this point. Just fucking do your mama jokes now at this point. Because that's all it fucking feels like. They're just standing in front of each other saying who can insult the other person the most. You can't do that. The Rock could do it because The Rock was good at insulting people, and he insulted the character. He didn't insult the fucking person personally. Even when Mama Rhodes, when he was talking about Mama Rhodes, he was talking about Mama Rhodes, the character of Mama Rhodes. He wasn't talking about Cody Rhodes' mother. See the difference how he made Cody Rhodes' mom a character in Mama Rhodes? We all her Mama Rhodes. Mama Rhodes now is a separate person that's a part of this story. When CM Punk sat there and said, "Oh, I'm going to bury you next to your father," that was a personal shot. Whether they let him do it or not, that was a personal shot. Yep, and the Mega Powers is over, and after that the story got even better with Hogan versus Randy Savage at WrestleMania. Like a kid at the time. Yo, dude, yeah. That match felt bigger than what it was supposed to be. Like, because of that story, that shit was huge. That was a WrestleMania match. The Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, the good versus the bad, because Shawn Michaels came back and remember he was born again Christian. And he's using the light side against the dark side of the Undertaker. And he's trying to use that power, and and that match alone was just like the battles of the wills. And the second time it was career versus the streak. Same match, different stories, different meanings behind them. You think that the run that John Cena had and his match with Gunther was good storytelling? No, because it was, I'm going to retire on this night no matter what. And Gunther's the last match. Gunther just so happened to tap him out in the last match. All right. And then AJ Styles, like, I'm going to put my career up on the line to fight Gunther. That was it. Now, the better storytelling was Ric Flair doesn't know when to hang it up. And Vince McMahon says to protect you, the next time you lose a match, you're going to retire. You're going to retire. That's the stipulation you have. Whenever you lose a match, you're going to retire. And he's wrestling week after week. And he's winning these matches and he's saving his career. And now it's like, oh shit, how long can he go? Now that's the story. How long can this man go before someone gets the better of him? And he turns around and he goes, I want to test myself against the best. And Shawn Michaels, you're the best. WrestleMania, me versus you. And Shawn Michaels was like, I'm going to put you out to shed because I'm not going to sit here and just hand you a victory. You want me? You're going to get the full me. That's the story. And what happened? During the match, Shawn Michaels, I'm sorry, I love you. Boom, super kick. Match ends. This man's career goes off in a blaze of glory. That's how you tell a fucking story of a man losing his career. It's not just off the cuff. Oh my God. Last week, AJ Styles said he's going to put his career on the line. Now we got to send 80 people to go tell him that he's stupid. Tell AJ Styles, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. And I'm sorry for you losing your career. It's like, yo, bro, you did that shit, made it seem like he was going to lose. Everybody gave that speech like he was going to lose. And then when he lost, it's like, well, there goes the Flair. He was born again Christian and he lost his smile. Yeah, I mean, dude, it doesn't take a rocket science to realize that the stories were better back in the days. There are no stories now. The Vision is not a story. I don't know why they came together. I don't know why they stay together. What is the purpose? What is the purpose? Right now, what is the target for Logan Paul and Austin Theory? How are they pivoting to be like, yo, it's just us two? How are they not turning around and be like, yo, listen, man, this is our time to shine, and let these guys be the guys that are trying to either one, overcompensate because they want that spot so bad that they're not ready for, or two, actually show like, yo, we're ready for this spot, so let's step the fuck up and do their thing, because that can lead to something where Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker come back and they try to get back into the spot they were, and they're like, yo, bro, we're the man now. Like, y'all gotta take a back seat. And then now you see the inner turmoil between the Vision with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and Logan Paul and Austin Theory. But nah, there's a masked man now. There's 14 different masked men after the masked man just masked man you. That story didn't make no fucking, like, Austin Theory came and helped the Vision. Then a masked man comes and destroys the Vision. Okay, this is right after one another. This is right after one another. There was no time to breathe, no nothing. Like, Seth Rollins left, and they brought him back so fucking fast, it's not even funny. Where you could have had Braun Breaker breathe or Bronson Reed breathe, because before they got hurt, they could have breathed and seemed like they were the next guys in line, and let them become that next guy, or at least taste that next level shit. You almost did it with Braun Breaker, but it was too fucking fast, and you did it on Raw. You do that shit at Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, it would have been better. But let that shit breathe, and then he comes and then he fucks up the Vision. I'm tired of everybody being hurt indefinitely and they're coming back next week. You're telling me that Jey Uso was perfectly fine 2 days after he got his ass whooped, but not 1 day after he got his ass whooped? He could have made the Chamber. He definitely could have made the Chamber. The way he was fucking wrestling on Raw. Fuck out my face. Even when Shawn Michaels kicked Marty Jannetty at the barbershop, that was a great story, especially because the story was, yo, these guys have a little bit of torment, and we've seen it, like, what's going on? Nah, we're perfectly fine. Everything's good. Wow! Oh, he did have beef with Marty Jannetty. He did, and the best part is you hear Bobby the Brain here, I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. I knew it. And then Gorilla Monsoon, oh, would you stop? You know what I'm saying? Like, that every aspect of the show has to help the story out. It can't just be, well, Penta never beat Dominic before, and then Dominic wins, and you don't mention it at the end. That had nothing to do with anything, but you just threw that out there. It's like, oh, so you're just gonna tell everybody that Penta's about to win. All right, cool. And he does that shit all the fucking time. All the fucking time. You know, this shit ain't cute. I don't know what they think wrestling's supposed to be, but that's not how wrestling was supposed to be, or it's supposed to be, unless they lied to us growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going against everything that wrestling was built on. It was a con. It's entertainment. We're not being entertained. We're not being calm. Just being treated like we're stupid. And then you have a bunch of people on here that don't know what the fuck's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of people, like, a lot of celebrities were involved in wrestling. Mr. T actually had a match at WrestleMania. LT had a match at WrestleMania. Are these matches better now with the celebrities now than they were then? Yes, because they got a lot more time with the celebrities now to train for this match and to make it look good. But also, when a celebrity stepped in there to do something with these matches, like Bam Bam Bigelow and Lawrence Taylor, that shit was nationwide news. That shit made ESPN. Lawrence Taylor fighting Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam Bigelow was on ESPN, talking to these people. He was on news, like the fucking daytime news and all that, talking about LT and shit like that. Like that made shit. Now people, they got Kai Cenat. Like, all right, cool. He's big in the streaming industry, what we're doing now, but they don't show nothing until it actually gets speared, and that's more on WWE fucking promoting it than anything else. WWE has a huge YouTube following, a huge social media following, and I don't think they're utilizing that shit right when it comes to storytelling. Like they're allowing all these wrestlers to go on Twitter and do all this bullshit, and then everyone else is broadcasting the news of these Twitter beefs and all this other bullshit. And it's like, all right, cool. Everybody got, their spies and they look at what they did, and then you get somebody confirm, nah, they really hate each other in the back. This isn't fake. This is real. They really hate each other. But how cool would it be if they did that and the WWE would like had their own news report on YouTube? Like, yo, update. These people are going at it. But you can't really do that when Jay's like, yo, you're over here fucking sleeping your way to the top, and that's why they put you in this position. Well, no, you earned this position. If Jay would have had something stronger to say about Rhea fucking winning, and it's like, yo, you win all the matches you want, you're gonna beat me, and then Rhea said something like that, would have been newsworthy. Like, how many of y'all would have loved to see like a first take or pardon the interruption type show about wrestling or about the WWE? Like if they had it on the WWE YouTube channel, something like this, where we're not talking about what we seeing and all that. We're actually engaged in the story, and everything we talk about is the story. We're not talking about their personal life. We're not talking about this. Everything is about the story to help push that story. How many of y'all will watch some shit like that? I think that'd be something dope to watch, because then you can use that to fucking fuel the fire when you're promoting the matches. Because if we're over here talking about the stories, they can have somebody on there to further the talking about the stories. Because you have all these people doing podcasts, regularly to promote Elimination Chamber and all that, but then you hear personal stories from them. It's like, yeah, everybody wants to get to know these wrestlers, but have something dedicated straight to the fucking shit. You don't put enough product on the TV when you have the airtime to do it, because half of those fucking promos and interviews are on when we're watching the commercials. Do you think WWE and AEW need former wrestlers to write a story or create a story, or just hire a writer and creative who know nothing about wrestling but can create a story? I think they need this is what they need. If you're gonna have someone help you with a story, they need a fan of wrestling in general, but also they need somebody that can come up with just stories without any intention for people. And then that way, when they come up with something, they have the idea like, yo, why don't we do something like that with this two people? And then you need that person that's going to question the story. Because without regulation, shit gets out of hand. So it's not too much about them not having people being creative. They're just telling the beginning of the story, and they don't have a middle or an end to it. Because think about it. Everything we see happens within a 3-week basis. So it has to happen quick. So a lot of the nuance that you get from a normal story is no longer available there. And then when you get something and then you try to make it go long, they pivot into something else. So you wasted a lot of shit. Bayley versus Roxanne was a way that Roxanne was going to come up to the main roster, and they pivoted away from that match, and we never got it. I know they go, oh, but they happened in NXT. I don't watch NXT, so I never got Roxanne versus Bayley. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the truth. If I don't watch that product and you put it on that product, then I never saw it. You know? So my thing is, you can do a story in 3 weeks, but you have to make a story that fits 3 weeks. If you're gonna have multiple segments in the back, then each segment has to evolve into something new when you do it. And you need someone that makes the story like, this is what we want to accomplish. Then you have someone go, all right, how do we start it? This is how we're gonna start it. What is that gonna lead into? Okay, it's gonna lead into this. How does that end? Like Paul Heyman was like, oh, I would have had the main event for next year's WrestleMania and work backwards. Cool. Why don't you have the fucking the ending of a story for next week and then work backwards to that shit? Because if you're gonna do WrestleMania is gonna be the beginning of a fucking rivalry and then next year is gonna be the end of the rivalry, then I don't think you're doing it right. It wasn't supposed to be WrestleMania, not supposed to be the start, it's supposed to be the culmination. You should have known what the ending of this WrestleMania was so you can write the story throughout the year to build up this WrestleMania. Knowing the ending of next year's WrestleMania, how's it gonna help you? What if the next year's WrestleMania is Braun Breaker winning the title? Braun Breaker's hurt right now. How does that help you? What are you gonna say? Oh, well, who's gonna win it from? You can have him win that title from anybody throughout the 12 months that happens between the ending of this WrestleMania and the beginning of next WrestleMania. So that doesn't help you either. So I think you need to know what the story is supposed to be and how do we get to the ending. Instead of this is I want them to be jealous of each other and the ending is they're gonna wrestle. And then go, okay, so this week this one's gonna interfere in this one's match. Next week they're gonna be mad at each other. The week after that she's gonna attack her and now we're gonna have a match. Okay, cool. But that's every story. That's literally what's happening with Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio right now. It's every story. Exactly, and it seems like Mr. Golden Shovel Triple H failed to do this. Yeah, this is where I keep saying you need that someone that's gonna go, do you really want to do this? Like, are you sure that this is what you want to do? Because if the answer is yes, then you have an idea what you want to do. Let's run with it. If the answer is I don't know, if the answer is maybe, then that means that you don't have a solid idea, and we need to rethink what the fuck you're thinking. So that way we can have this story even fundamentally stronger. You know what I'm saying? Chill, I don't know if you heard any of this.
No,
But right now we're talking about creative and the storytelling that the WWE's lacking.
They lacking a lot.
Because to me, it's kind of like when you have a football team that has a good coach, a good offensive coordinator, a good defensive coordinator, but the team just can't mesh well. Instead of getting a new coach and getting a new team, you have to figure out a way to get this team to mesh well. Now that's the way it works. So we have the beginning of a story and possibly the ending of a story. But we definitely have the beginning of a story. This is what I would like for this to be. That's as far as a lot of these stories feel like they gone in the creative. And then they say, fuck it, we're going to do it week by week. And when week comes, it's like, shit, I didn't prepare for this. Just do the most obvious shit. Like I said before, Vince would look at the fucking script of Raw and 15 minutes before tear that shit up and said, this is what we're going to do. And sometimes it fucks up Raw. Sometimes it just keeps Raw copacetic. But at least somebody was thinking about something. And when he did pull some shit off, it came out. Like, think about this. Bray Wyatt. That happened under Vince. Roman Reigns being the tribal chief. That happened under Vince. What did Vince do? Vince said, how can we make what you want to happen good? And the biggest star we had Bray Wyatt doing the Fiend shit. We saw phenomenal shit. And what happened? Because they asked the question, "What do you want to do? I want this guy to be like a demon and blah blah blah." This is how I see it working. Okay, what if we do this? And then we're like, "Yo, we're gonna have to have a cinematic match." Yo, what if we have John Cena do this, this, and this? How do we do that? It could be in a dream. It could be doing this. Okay, let's do that. Not only let's do that idea, let's get people who could fucking film a movie to direct this shit. It's not just go out and do it and make me proud, son. No, let's go get someone that has done this before, so that way it doesn't look amateurish. They did that with AJ Styles and Undertaker when they did their fucking WrestleMania match. It was cinematic. Roman Reigns, yo, Roman, you don't want to be the same character? What do you need? Let me do this and let me have Paul Heyman. Okay, go ahead. And what happened? We saw some of the most brilliant shit we've seen. And it didn't look like week to week shit was happening in the bloodline. No, this looked like this shit was made for TV and it was established, and all they had to do was come out and perform. CM Punk is the best in the world, and every week it looks like he's just pulling at strings in the air to find something to say to people to go, he has the best promo in the world. Seth Rollins. I'm a visionary. I'm a mercenary. I'm a And what happened? As soon as he got hurt, everybody was like, yo, Braun Breaker, please do something. Please do something. And Braun Breaker was like, and they were like, yo, good enough for me. Good enough for me.
It works.
Yeah, he don't need to speak English. It's better than what the fuck Seth Rollins was doing. Good enough for me. Dominic Mysterio has not changed at all since he started this shit with Rhea Ripley. And I don't want to talk about his physical appearance because, yeah, he got a hair and mustache and all that other shit. But his in-ring and his fucking promos are the same shit. His segments in the back, same shit. He seems like he's a stand-in in his own fucking movie. You know how Power was supposed to be 50 Cent role and then they gave it to the other guy?
Yeah.
It looked like Dominic Mysterio, they gave his role to another guy and they just keep that guy off screen.
Who's the real Dominic Mysterio to you, though?
Finn Balor. Shit. Because I guarantee you, if Finn was in Dominic's spot and he was fucking with Rhea or Liv, that moment where Finn would have turned his back on Rhea would have been heartbreaking. And the moment that Finn would have did some shit to help fucking Liv would have been crazy. Like if Liv would have came out to help Finn against John Cena, that would have been huge, huge shit. But then again, here we are again going, oh, you guys are supposed to know that, wrestling's fake. Why? Because we're saying Dominic and Liv are a couple. And then we're going to show you Dominic getting married to his girlfriend. Then we're going to have multiple interviews of Liv saying that she's single. And multiple interviews of Dominic talking about some other shit. And we're like, wait, what do you want us to follow? You want us to follow their real life or you want us to follow the fucking story that you're telling us? Because you got a story that's 3 pages long with them and then a fucking book that's the size of a fucking Lord of the Rings novel with their personal life in it. Like, the fuck is going on here?
Word. I feel the same way. I never knew Undertaker was married to Michelle McCool. Like, you imagine the damn man, he got a wife from a place unknown. Like, you don't need to know all that.
Nope.
Well, that's the thing. The world is evolving because it was the same way with movie actors. You really didn't care. You didn't know who they were married to and stuff. But now it's like Instagram and all this shit. It's like you gotta post your other half.
Yeah, but
There's no.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. So get this: when we watch Fast and the Furious, and we watch Dominic and Letty in their scene, showing that they love each other, is the next scene a fucking interview with Vin Diesel turning around going, I love my wife and this is my real wife. And, you know, me and her just had an anniversary and all that other shit. What up, DJ?
What up? Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Bro, you on the wrong
you
one.
stepped into one hell of a conversation right now.
I'm like,
So-
Vin's going to be is there an announcement? He's going to be at WrestleMania?
Yeah. So we're talking about storytelling and creative, right?
Okay.
And I'm saying that one of the biggest problems is that these people send too much of their personal life during the story that we're watching. So I was saying I think it would be so much better that if the WWE utilizes their social media platform, or like, let's say YouTube, you come out with a weekly show or a daily show about wrestling where it's all about kayfabe. It's something like what we're doing, but it's all about the storyline, not busted open where they get into real shit. It's just straight out storyline, not what they like, how good the promo was, nothing. It's Liv Morgan versus Stephanie McCool. Everything that happened on Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan, Joe, she's a 10-year vet through NXT, blah, blah, blah. Stephanie came through Chile and Japan, all 100% fucking kayfabe. Right? You do that. But on Raw, you sit there and you go, Liv Morgan cried because Stephanie McCool said something in Chilean that no one understood, and they didn't put no closed captioning underneath it.
Right.
Then the next night, literally the next morning, Stephanie McCool puts out an apology saying, I didn't mean to say there's no wrestling in Chile. There was just no wrestling when I was there. Right. And then we see pictures of Dominic with his wife. And then an interview with Liv Morgan saying how she's single. And then pictures of fucking Stephanie McCool with her boyfriend. What story to you is more interesting?
the other stuff, yeah.
The real life shit.
Right.
So how am I supposed to believe that Liv is with Dominic and also got affected by what Stephanie said, but Stephanie pulled it back and Liv's not even mentioned the shit?
Yeah, no, I hear you. Again, like kind of like what Show was saying a couple weeks ago, like, you know, we know there's not really magic, but when we go to see a magician, fool me, like go in there and trick me. So, and that kind of like you're saying, that takes away from it. If I know all of these things and you're just showing them to me on your social media, like this should be something I don't see until like a year from, like, you know, next year's Netflix. You know, that's when I should see this stuff, like not now. You know, like just like what you're talking about, Toe. Like, I mean, Vince McMahon used to have a talk show, and people would come out and kayfabe, like they would sit on the couch like it's Johnny Carson or whatever, and talk about what's going on with them as their character.
Yep.
And it drew us in. Like you got to know the character a little bit more. You got to know why they want to fight this person. This is a little bit more about the character. Like this is what makes this character tick, you know. So whereas, like you're saying, we're seeing Dominic with his wife, we're talking, you know, and all this other stuff. It's like, no, I don't need to see that. Like again, you guys got a ticket sale problem right now.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to give you two examples. I said this earlier, but I think this is the perfect example. WrestleMania 5. The Mega Powers.
Right. Explode.
It started. The Macho Man Randy Savage wins the fucking World Championship at WrestleMania 4.
Right.
He's now defending his title. He's getting jumped. He needs help. Miss Elizabeth runs to the back. It's Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Macho Man never liked Hulk Hogan, but he respected the fact that he came out and helped him.
Right.
They actually became friends.
Right.
They fucking fought tag team matches. They had rivalries with other people. This was the Mega Powers, the dream team. Then one night, something happens to Miss Elizabeth. Out of the kindness of Hogan's heart, he cares about Miss Elizabeth. He picks her up and he rushes to the back because he doesn't want her to be hurt.
Right.
Macho Man feels betrayed.
Yep.
He runs to the back and he sees Hogan all over Miss Elizabeth, and he takes it as you moving in on my woman.
Right.
every story after that moment, what was it? Oh, Macho Man's a jealous motherfucker.
Right.
It fed into that match.
Yes.
It fed. Macho Man was controlling and jealous. It fed into it, whether it was real or not. It fed into it.
And the way Macho did that scene when they come, you know, when he goes to the back, the way he did the scene, Hogan wasn't even ready for it because he let it. He let his mind go there, like, you know, like just like a good actor. He let his mind go there that he's really trying to move in on Elizabeth, like you're saying, and he let his mind go, and then he let himself act as if this is all real and that he's really trying to get my woman. And then so what you're like, anybody that hasn't seen this, go like that was the best segment of Saturday Night's Main Event of all time. I don't care what anybody like. And then he throws him through the medical equipment, and then he's punching, and you can hear him punching him. Like that wasn't no worked punches. Like Hogan just had to take it. He just and he was working Hogan over. And like you said, so the emotion and the passion and you know, it's an easy story. Like I can see why he, like, you know, even though he's supposed to be the heel at this point, but you can see why he's upset. Like they even showed like clips where, you know, he's trying to adjust Elizabeth up on his shoulder and he puts his hand on her butt. And then he has them stop it right there. See, look at that right there. Hogan, you know, so you know, so now you're invested. Like it didn't nothing else mattered. You're invested in the story. They got you. They got you. And that's what's supposed to happen.
And then I also referenced The Fiend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things was The Fiend, they like, how you want to do this? And The Fiend came in with his aura writer and his artist and all that other shit. And Vince invested in it. The matches that he had, the match he had with John Cena, it was recorded by someone who made those types of movies.
Right.
Who made those types of films. It wasn't an amateur that fucking filmed these fucking these matches, these cinematic matches. He had invested in this shit.
Right.
Where you don't see any investment in these things.
No.
Like in all honesty, Jey Uso gets murdered on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And on Monday, he's fighting 3 people. Why wasn't he able to fucking wrestle on Saturday?
Right.
Jey Uso would have been back in the day. Jey Uso would have been in the fucking hospital with a neck brace and an armband and all that other shit. Jimmy, get these motherfuckers for me.
Yeah, get them.
You know what I'm saying?
And then when I get out of this hospital bed, you guys are in trouble. You know, so I know who did it. And so when I come out of this hospital bed, it's on. Like that's what it used to be. Yep.
But not just fucking. Oh, Seth Rollins is back out of nowhere. And now LA Knight's riding the fucking ambulance, and Jimmy came out of nowhere with a truck and beats up this guy's like, wait, what the fuck is happening? Like that was I'm watching. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all people helping Seth Rollins now, which makes me hate Seth Rollins even more.
Yeah, he got the Avengers to assemble again.
Yeah, I said, who the fuck is Seth Rollins? He could just flip flop and people are okay with it.
Like, okay, I'll help you now. Wait, what? He was just terrorizing you guys for a year and a half.
You forget what he did?
Right. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so no, I didn't get that part either. Big ups to Penta. I popped when that happened. I honestly didn't think he was gonna win. And so when he counted 3, I was so yeah.
Well, I was unfortunate enough to hear that Dominic is 1-5 against Penta, or 5-1 against Penta. So I was like, oh, it was good old Michael Cole just telling everybody to finish.
That's true. That's true. He's only fucking. Yeah. He's only beaten Dominic once. Oh boy!
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
That's
no
like
one
when
said that to you.
That's like in a football game when they start talking about the kicker too much.
Yeah.
Oh, this kicker is he's not missed in 3 years. Oh, well, there we
go.
go.
He missed by a whole 50 feet.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Jinx. Shit, but yeah,
I know when kickers are going up there, I bet you in their mind they're like, I hope the announcer shuts the hell up. Like, don't talk about me. Just
word. I don't know my stats. Shut up.
Yeah, just tell them how long the field goal
is. Right? Shit. After I kicked them up.
Right.
Shit. But yeah, they asked me about if they should hire new people or old wrestlers or whatever for writers. And I think that the issue, and I'll let you expand on this, is the issue is they have the beginning of the story.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have 3 weeks to rush. That's the beginning of the story to an end of a story they don't even know.
Right. It's like, we gotta sell tickets. Oh wait, WrestleMania is in a couple weeks. That's what it feels like, right?
Yeah. Now they hit each other.
Yeah. No, it's. I think we talked about this a couple of shows ago. They should go back to when they had, you had good actors that didn't have any work. They would give them a writing position. So you had Freddie Prinze Jr. Hey, you know what? You're not doing anything. You want to come write some wrestling? And he was like, okay. And then he wrote some good stuff in mid card. Like, he had some good, like, that's why we were interested in the mid card, was him and Patrice O'Neal. Like, so get a go get a comedian that, Patrice O'Neal he was a great comedian, but I'm just saying, like, he had some time.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll pay you. Like, we'll pay you to come give us some stories. And then he's like, all right. And then he went in there and wrote some interesting stories. That's what I think it should be. People that are you want a fan of the product, because they made a mistake of having, like, hiring people that didn't even know what they were writing for back, a few years back. So know the product, and then you're somebody that has a creative mind like that, with that, an actor or a comedian. And I think that would get the stories going again, where every week you wanted to see, okay, what's going to be the next part of this story now, because like every story we were like, that was what the Attitude Era was like, wait, okay, yeah, this story's going on. Let me see what's going to happen with that.
Yep.
Didn't even need a title in 90% of these stories. It wasn't about the title. It was just the story was so interesting. You wanted to see, well, okay, let's see what happens next, So that's what's missing. And then so by the time you came to WrestleMania, it's like, okay, like WrestleMania is the payoffs of all of these feuds now. That's what's missing.
Yeah.
These aren't real feuds. Like, these, it's like, dude, just because you ran into somebody's shoulder 3 weeks before WrestleMania doesn't make a feud. Like, so that's the issue.
What do you think about the Paul Heyman saying that he wants to know the ending of next year's WrestleMania so he can start writing this year's WrestleMania?
That's interesting. I would say that, like, that's better planning than what we've seen.
I mean, I would hope.
Yeah.
I would hope that you would want to know the ending of this year's WrestleMania so you can write the story leading up to it.
True. I can see that. Yeah.
Because if next year's WrestleMania you plan on having Braun Breaker win the title, guess what, Papa? Braun Breaker ain't here. You can't do nothing with him. So that don't help you.
That and I think, and then we run into the mistakes again from years past, where they know 2-3 years who they want to win in the main events of each WrestleMania. We see right through it, and now the crowd doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
We want to feel like this is a story that just happened organically.
Yeah.
Okay, so that piece of it, I can see why people would get upset about. I don't want to see this coming 100 miles away. So I get that part, but not we rooted for, like, like we talked about, like, we're rooting for Jay all the way up to him actually getting what we rooted for, and now we're gonna just click
now
on
we
a
hate
bunch
him.
now we hate him and click on a bunch of dislikes. Wait, you were just rooting for him all this time, and now so yeah. So no, I think that you kind of run into a trap though when you go too far ahead. It's like, okay, what if that guy that you're picking does not have it? Like, the crowd is not into that person by the time you get to the next year's WrestleMania, and somebody else is hot.
Yeah. Is that
so?
because I think honestly, they really need to learn how to pivot. Like they need, like with Bronson Reed shows them that they need to have more than one outcome of each match. Because even if Bronson Reed didn't get hurt, and let's say Jey Uso was just for some reason, these people are behind Jey. Jey is doing the best of his night, and they go, you know what? Let's put Jey in. We'll do this with him.
Right.
Jey, you're winning.
Right.
Not Bronson Reed needs to win no matter what. Oh,
Right.
well, he hurt himself. Fuck it. Whoever wins this on Friday, you're gonna die. Because that was 100%. We don't know what to do. Just fucking kill him. We'll bring him back on Monday. All right. Like,
We'll bring him back on.
Yeah, because it was like you did all that just so Seth Rollins can curb stomp Logan Paul.
Right. And give us a Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins match that we also want so badly.
Which we saw already and wasn't good. Like, so, yeah. What is what? But I don't even know what to say.
The fuck?
Yeah. You made
That's
show go
that's what I'm doing. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Damn.
Made him go speechless on that.
Speechless word. He sounded like the guy from the fucking the movies. Fucking with Adam Sandler. Word.
This is what I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Come on, Toe. DJ the one drinking. What's wrong with you?
Shit. Man.
Toe gets into it, man. Like, but he has a this is again. We are what? 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, we're 4 weeks from the show. Everybody watching this should be like this is funny stuff. Like you guys should be laughing. We are 4 weeks from the show, and you can't tell me that you got 2 good cards full right now.
They barely have 2 good matches.
Exactly.
They know they don't. They's not selling that money ticket as they thought.
They are going to have to sell these tickets at a third of the cost.
I'm sorry.
Normal price?
Show.
Exactly.
So let me ask you a question, Show. Would you buy World Series tickets right now?
It depends on if it's a sale. Shit, if I get them at a good price.
Now let's say you got the money.
You get them at the most expensive they ever been.
Oh hell no! What's the point of buying them now?
That's the problem.
That's what he's trying to say. And imagine you even have the money. Like I'll even say you like in this scenario, you have the money, and hey, would you buy World Series tickets like he's saying right now?
Nah.
No, you don't know. Like, you have zero idea who's gonna be. It could, then you show up and it's the Baltimore Orioles, against somebody so and you're like, why did I buy these World Series tickets? So
they would have to be a reason. It got to be at a nice price, discounted. We're gonna sell them to you half price because you buying them before you know who's playing.
That's not what WWE did.
Nope.
WWE said, everybody that's in SummerSlam, we got WrestleMania tickets for y'all. Who's going to be in main event WrestleMania tickets? Hell if we know. WrestleMania, Royal Rumble comes around. We put a discount price.
Yep.
Who the fuck is in WrestleMania? Fuck if we know. We even drop the price even lower. And people like, I don't get, I'm not buying tickets to nothing.
Yeah. We keep going, well, who's in it? And they go, just buy it.
Ask too many fucking questions, man.
That's like somebody when you're playing poker, raising on the little blind. You ain't even got cards yet, and this motherfucker already got $5,000 in the pot.
Raise. Like, wait, you looked at the cards.
We didn't even get no cards. What the fuck you doing? I raised.
Guessing.
Don't raise me, nigga.
Yo, what are you doing? And by the way, no watch parties. Like all the watch parties, shut them all down. Make them come here.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, WWE shut down all of the watch parties in Las Vegas.
Wow. I mean, if you're gonna gamble your money away, you might as well give it to us. Fuck that. Only a city like Las Vegas would be okay. Like we lose thousands of money or dollars anyways to this fucking town.
They're having trouble. Show so the reason why Vegas basically bought this WrestleMania from New Orleans is because this and the F1 was the only thing that brought people to Las Vegas. Okay, everything they lost everything that Las Vegas used to be. Like Las Vegas used to be where you can be you could take your middle class money. You go there, free parking, because again, the original owners knew, why would I have them pay for parking when I just want them to come into my casino and give me their money? The house is gonna win when you're gambling. So why would you charge the person just to go? And then they're gonna keep giving me the money. They're having fun, giving me their money.
Yeah.
Okay. They get hungry, give them the $15 steak and lobster. That's going to keep them in the casino. So they're going to eat real good and then go right back out to the floor.
Yep.
Now you have the kids of these people that are owning these places, and they don't understand. Like, they never been middle class. Mm-hmm. So they don't know. They're just like, no, we're losing money by not charging them for parking. And why are our drinks so cheap? Up the price. That's more money. They're just make everything more expensive. That's more equals more money, and that's not how this works.
Yeah,
and so you could at any time you can now go down the strip and see not a whole lot of people on it because it's plummeting. So that's the reason why they bought WrestleMania, because when WrestleMania was there, it was like it used to be. It was everybody was all over the place. So.
Because the thing about business, it's either you give people the illusion of value,
right,
or you give them value,
right.
And in casino, you have the illusion of value,
right.
Oh shit! If I'm playing, the drinks and everything is free. All this shit is free. If I win big, they're gonna count me a night. Like, yo, I'm a fucking king in here. I'm winning, and then you leave with $500 in debt. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, the $50 we gave you for free in drinks, we got back with the $400 you just lost. That $500 you just lost covers the night that we gave you.
Yep.
And the 3 drinks that you took. So what, you left with $50? But now you gotta buy the drink, you don't want it. Now you gotta spend all that money on food. I'll go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And like DJ said, once you leave, you ain't coming back. I gotta keep you here. Yes. That's why the waitresses are hot. That's why the fucking the tables always seem like somebody's winning.
Yep.
That's why there's so many fucking big money slot machines in the front.
Yep. And one of them goes off every now and then. Like, oh wait, that person just went. Okay, let me keep going then. You know. Yeah. So
do you know that Starbucks, when they first came out, you know what one of their tricks was? They would pump the coffee grinds into the air vents.
Yep.
So when you walked in, it smelled like coffee and made you crave coffee, and you bought more coffee.
Popcorn right now at the movie theater.
Yeah. These are all tactics that are free.
Yep.
And make people want to spend shit. But when you go into a coffee, it's like, oh, it smells like coffee. How much is the coffee? $53. I'm out.
Right.
Dude, it's think about it like this. These businesses need to foreplay you into having sex. And sex is you bought their product.
Right.
The minute you do something stupid, you're turned off.
Man. Right now, I'm a good example. I have Cinemark. I do the Cinemark movie club. $12 a month, right? You get automatic every month. You get a free ticket. I get 20% off of concessions as well. like when you go and get your concessions and go to pay for it and see how much 20% off, that's significant. It's a significant amount.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I'm able to have a whole night out for like $35. Like me and my lady, $35 with all of the food and everything and the tickets. That's like that's like so that makes me want to like, so now you got me. I will give you my $12 a month.
Yeah. Whether you go or not.
Yeah. And then they roll over. So if I don't have a movie I want to watch this month, so now I got 2 tickets. Oh, and then by the way, even after your free ticket, the next ticket is $9. So okay. So I was like, you got me. Like you guys figured it out.
Because in all honesty, that $12 that you're paying monthly, whether you go or not, that's the price of a ticket. Without
Correct.
the taxes and without the other shit that they don't have to split with Disney or any other company that you bought the movie for.
Correct.
So like that's what we're saying right here.
Right.
Like
and I'm gonna eat. Like I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna eat. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So
because you ever seen like the John Tafford fucking bar rescue?
Oh, absolutely.
So one of his things that he was telling, I don't know if it was on that show, or if it was on the interview, but he's like, when a customer has a bad experience, you go in there, the last thing you want to do is comp them anything. You go there and you go, yo, listen, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Here goes a coupon for a free dessert next time you come, or here goes a 50% off next time you come. The reason why they do that is because you have to come back.
Right.
If you come back and you're like, I had this coupon for free dessert, I got your business again.
Right.
If I say I'll take away the drinks and now you pay $15 less, you don't come back. I don't got your business no more. That's the trick. You have to keep them coming back.
Right.
When you sit there and go, well, this isn't for you if you can't afford this.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm not coming back.
Exactly.
Whether I can afford it or not, because I don't see the value in this shit.
It's not a flex. It's really not a so again, they've never. I just feel like the younger owners, the second generation people, they've never been middle. Like, so you have people that knew what it was like to be middle class. The people that created Las Vegas.
Yeah,
they don't know what it's like to be middle class. So that's what they've been doing their whole lives. Like, oh, if you can't afford it, like, they used to probably make fun of kids. Oh, you can't afford these? Ha ha ha. And then now I own this. Okay, well, if you can't afford to be here, then don't come. Like, well, that's a horrible attitude, bro. like you're the reason why you're rich. I'm the reason why you're rich.
Yep.
I have to consume something from you. I have to buy something from you for you to have money. And they're not getting it.
There's also a reason why there's a buffet and a bar at a fucking strip club. You don't want to sit in the bar and hand the dollars to the girls, but then you sit by the bar and hand the dollars to the bartender for the drinks.
Right.
Go in there and get some food. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that don't want to give money to girls, but they give money for the food and for the drinks to watch the girls.
Man. This is not that hard. It's really not that hard, and they're making it way more difficult than this is.
And I think the issue is that TKO, well, Viacom, because that's who bought WWE pretty much. Because that's who owned UFC anyway. But when they formed TKO, they thought that the business prospect of the UFC would fit the business prospect of WWE, where they're two separate entities. You can't have a fucking press conference after every pay-per-view in the WWE event unless you have a story for each press conference. They only gave press conferences out when there was big news back in the day. Remember they had that press conference, who's going to fight Ric Flair WrestleMania fucking 9 or WrestleMania 8? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was big news. That's why they had the press conference. And it led to Hogan versus Sid. Like, that's what you have a montage of Triple H going, that's what we do. That's all that's coming from this press conference. Then they have an after show after the press conference for Triple H to get booed.
Right.
If the show, like, yo, in all honesty, if the show sucked, back in the day, it was like, yo, this show sucked. Back it up, let's go home. We're not going to give them a chance to fucking boo or whatever.
Right.
We'll make it up tomorrow.
Right.
You know?
We can make it up on Raw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just we'll do something crazy on Raw and
Yeah.
that'll.
Like, there was
some attitude era. There were some stinker papers.
yeah.
Like we remember with rose colored glasses. There were some stinker pay-per-views.
Oh yeah.
in the attitude era.
Somebody commented on one of the shorts I put up about the attitude era. He goes, yo, the attitude era sucked. I said, every part that was filler in the attitude era was horrible. But all of the stories we remember.
Right.
We remember Austin versus DX. We remember Choppy UPP. We remember all that. But we don't remember the fucking headbangers versus fucking the Circus City motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, the farmers, the
Hobgoblins and shit like that. The Godwin brothers. Yeah, we don't remember them. Like,
man,
come on, bro.
I haven't said that. Those thought of them out loud in a while.
Right? Shit, there was plenty of fucking bad matches in the 80s and all that other shit. It's just what we remember is those moments that you caught us. And who's catching us now? This is the same shit where I'm talking about with a promo. When I went off last week talking about that fucking promo shit.
Mm-hmm.
What promo in the Mega Powers did we hear that made us go, oh, I gotta watch this match? It was the entire story that we followed made us go, ooh, we gotta watch this.
And that again, then the segment on where he attacked Hogan is what, like, you know, because after that, it's all I see lust in your eyes. Like, that's all you got all the way up to WrestleMania. So, okay. I see the lust in your eyes. That's it. That's all he said for 3 weeks until.
Yeah.
People forget ruthless aggression era existed, and then Wrestling King podcast saying that was greatness.
Yeah, I mean, I always would say that I think ruthless aggression was better than Attitude Era in my opinion, just because the Attitude Era was good for like the show.
Yeah.
But what you want to talk about actual like wrestling and athleticism and growth, ruthless aggression.
No, I agree. Like you said, shocking. It was shock and awe with the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
And you know, because it was Jerry Springer and you know all those shows that in those times, like that's what it was. It was you wanted to shock people to watch your show. Like you did something that nobody thought you would do. You would cross a line that people wouldn't think you would cross. Like that's all it was.
Yep.
When you think about TV back then, like not just WWE. This is everything. Everywhere you look, you saw, you know, cat fights and you know the commercials after 11 o'clock at night was the
infomercial for the Jerry Springer. I still remember the chick in the fucking little kiddie pool with the green ooze coming down her, and I was like, yo, I want to see what this bitch looked like without this censorship.
Well, what about the other, like, what was that where they would just
Girls
go
Gone
to, like,
Wild?
Girls Gone Wild, where
Girls
they would go to Mardi
Wild,
Gras,
yeah.
and he got, like, you know, you ever see that documentary?
No.
Yeah, most of those girls were underage, and he got.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta look this shit up.
Yeah. Yep, they got a whole documentary on this guy, on those guys getting in trouble for that. Because they would just say you're 18, right? And then the girls would just say they're 18, but no, they weren't 18. And
hey, he ID'd him. Shit, you got it on tape. She said it.
Oh, it's actually on Peacock.
Look at that.
I love how they go season 1. Like, nigga, there's just 3 episodes. It's not a season. It's special.
And you're not gonna make a second season.
Fucking assholes, man. I hate you for that. I hate these motherfuckers for that. fucking.
Like, damn it. Just show me the stuff, all right?
So, yeah, what did you get into the Elimination Chamber?
Let's do it.
What did you think of the Elimination Chamber?
Male or female?
The male one.
Male.
Let's see. Well, first, I mean, one of the things that we were just kind of a little bit disappointed to begin with was the selection of guys. It was just, there was not really like one guy out there that I really was just all the way, but like that I just really wanted to win. Like that, I guess that's where I was. I was just like, none of these, like, they're all great. Like, I don't hate any of them. Just, I don't see any of them. Like, I'm not rooting for any of these guys to be going for a world title.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And then so here you got Randy Orton, and then so now we got like, so it just feels like another kind of, let's give him another old guy last hurrah. Like that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And it's not going well. Like this is there, he's not seeing this is not going well to keep giving these old guys, like, because remember, I've been since Royal Rumble, I'm like, it's time to let the young kids go, like open the gates and let the young horses run. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
They're ready. They're ready. There is no, we got to, no, there's nothing to wait for. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready.
Trick
time for
Williams
Shawn
had one of the
Michaels'
biggest
push.
pops in them.
Like what? Like what'd you say, Joe?
Yeah.
I said it's time for Shawn Michaels' push. Put his hearings on. Give him Sherry. It's time.
And their toe. What would you say?
I said Trick Williams had the biggest pop in that whole match.
Exactly. And the best third party interview, like when he went on some show and he was interviewing.
Yeah.
And he was Trick Williams in the interview. Like we talked about kayfabe, he was Trick Williams in the interview. And people loved it. It really, he showed that he has the charisma, even on a show that's not wrestling. And so it's like, again, what are we doing? So, we already seen Randy Orton win it, I don't need to see Randy Orton win with a world title. I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it.
Yeah.
So,
and I think what really disappointed me the most was Trick Williams, Javon Evans, or Javon Williams. If you go by what the announcer said.
That's right.
he introduced him as Javon Williams and fucking LA Knight. All got tossed around by fucking Logan Paul. That's another thing that's disappointing. Like, really? Like, are you that tone deaf? There's nothing this man is gonna do that's gonna make people cheer for him louder than anyone else in that fucking match.
Nope.
You are not helping this kid out. Let this kid be a fucking bad guy and get the heat that Baron Corbin had.
Right.
You are not doing no fucking favors by making him pin all these motherfuckers.
No.
That was disappointing to me.
I agree.
Because like that whole pivot shit, because not for nothing, I think the last two should have probably been, if you're gonna do Randy Orton, Trick Williams and Randy Orton.
Right.
At least for a moment, you were like, yo, is Trick Williams gonna win this?
That's right.
Because I would love to see Trick Williams versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania.
Did they hold Shawn Michaels back?
You love Shawn Michaels, don't you?
No, I'm giving you an example because I feel like he was the star that came. They chose to push from a tag team, and there was like no bumps on the road. Like I don't remember him.
Here's the thing: Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart came in a situation where they were the only ones left in that new era, and they were the best
the big
they
guys.
had.
Yeah.
Everyone else was pretty much going. Macho Man Randy Savage, Hogan, Ric Flair left at that point. Sergeant Slaughter's gone. Like Warrior's gone. There's no one. Ted DiBiase's out of there pretty much. IRS. This is a transition into the new generation of wrestling.
Right.
So they had Bret Hart, and they said, who could keep up with Bret? Shawn. So they put their baskets and they put their eggs in Shawn's basket, and he proved that he could do it, and that's why there was no holding people back. Like in that era, Bam Bam Bigelow main evented WrestleMania
with Lawrence Taylor.
With Lawrence, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Bam Bam Bigelow would have never main evented a WrestleMania outside of that era. Not saying that Bam Bam Bigelow didn't deserve it because he was fucking good.
Right.
But we know the deal. Yeah,
Right.
they had no choice but to give these people the chance.
But ain't that the situation we're in now? A lot of people getting older.
Well, so this is the contrast. They're not getting rid of these older people.
No.
They're TNAing this motherfucker. TNA had the young company that started everything up, and then they just hired mad old people. And then the old people took over and held back the younger guy.
Right.
And it's the perfect time to transition to these younger people.
Exactly.
That's what it feels. I'm tired of. This might be the.
Yo, this is like Chopin here. He's just talking in auto-tune. Bartender.
Flaming on the loose.
I mean, when you
Next
can hear
day
me
is
again, my
loose.
bad.
Flaming on the alcohol. Flaming on the vodka. Flaming on the Henny. Okay, go ahead. Up there. That it?
Oh, nah, he left and came back.
Left and came back.
Hey, that's not me. That's the app.
There's no app. It's a website.
It's the website. It was saying, "Oops, connection lost." I'm like, "How, Sway? I just started talking. I was quiet for a whole hour."
I was quiet.
Oh, you used up your data.
Oh, it's after 9. It should be all right.
You're right. Shit.
That should be free right now.
So what did you say when you broke up? Joe?
I was saying it seems like the perfect time for them to start giving the new guys a run, since the old guys they've been trying to push on us are starting to feel like Roman Reigns with the sucker and succotash era.
Oh,
It was like, we don't want him. Stop giving us guys to want. We tell you who we want and you don't push them. If you're gonna charge me $1,000 a fucking ticket, listen to me.
Well, I mean, you would think, right?
Yeah. Or when you push somebody, do it the right way. I'm never gonna apologize for doing this, but I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna do this forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here goes Jay.
Hulk Hogan only felt like he was being pushed down our throat in the fucking later years of his WWE career and right before NWO and WCW. I don't know how you get 20 years out of a guy and not one point do you go to just stop pushing him down our throat. Like, they did something right with Hogan and they did something right with Austin and The Rock. And then they said, throw that away. I got a new idea. Just fucking shove it down. Like, just shove it down the throat. Dude, think about the little nuance, the difference between Roman Reigns wearing a fucking vest and everyone hates him. He takes the vest off and he's doing the same shit. Like, there was no gap in between them. It was 11 straight WrestleMania main events. Vest on, vest off, and we like the vest off.
It was the eyes, bro.
No more,
like-
no more. Yeah, but no more did we go, they're pushing Roman Reigns down our throat. We were like, we actually enjoy this shit. You know why? Because of the fucking story the roller coaster we was on with him. When you don't give us a reason for this guy to always win or to this guy be in the situation he's in, at one point we're gonna be like, stop breaking the law, asshole.
I mean, cause that's how, like, I remember people complaining. I was like, well, this is how it also was with Ric Flair. Like, Ric Flair was not the strongest guy. There was plenty of times there were guys faster, stronger, and that's why they called him either Slick Rick or the Dirty Flair. Like he would cheat this guy in front of everybody.
Word.
Run out of the ring with the title. and that's what it drove us crazy, but we kept watching. Like, it's like, I gotta watch next week and see who gets this guy. That I'm like, that's what they're doing. That is how this works. And he's pulling it off, and you have to have a wrestler that can pull it off. So, because it got to the point where he was now the heel that it was the cool heel. Like, it was like, now you wanted Bloodline merch, and you and now the whole arena's got a finger up. So so that's it does matter. The performance also matters.
And think about this shit, show. When we watch Dominic go out to the ring bell, put the hammer in his shoe, and then he pulls it out and does something stupid with it. We're like, But if we would have just seen Dominic roll out of the ring, we're watching the match, and next thing you know, he hits somebody with something and he wins. He goes, what the fuck was that? And then he got the ring bell. Like, wait a minute, hold on. How did he get this? And then you show like, while he was down, he stole it. It's like, oh shit. Like, it makes you think like he just pulled one over on us. Instead of for us watching the fucking magic trick happen. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point you were like, wait, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? He hit him with the hammer. What did he get? Oh, this motherfucker got it when he was out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now it's a setup for going, we knew this was going to happen. The minute he put in his shoe,
right.
I don't need to watch no more of this.
Yeah, you already know what's gonna. Because speaking of Ric Flair, I remember going to a house show, and it was Ric Flair versus Road Warrior Hawk for the world title, right? So it was the main event. So I was like, all right, that's interesting, So this match, you're thinking like Hawk is taking him to town, okay? And it's actually a really good match, and he's taking him to town. And then all of a sudden, he does something to the referee, like Ric Flair does something to the referee, and then he just pulled brass knuckles out of his tights, and he hits Hawk with it, and then puts it back in. And then so it's Hawk, so it's like even the illusion that this is Hawk the Road Warrior, right? So he still puts his feet up on the ropes and everything when he pins him.
Yep.
Even though he hit him with an object, he still did that. He's still like, nope, I still got to do all this because this is Hawk. Mm-hmm. And so you left thinking, damn. Like if he would have got hit with that foreign object behind the referee's back, he wins the world title right now. Yeah. Like that's what you were walking out thinking. So, and it, like you said, out of nowhere, like it's like I don't know how. Like other people's like, wait, I don't know how Rick's gonna get out of this, because he's out there getting his head taken off by Hawk. Yeah. So,
yeah, I mean. It shouldn't be this hard.
It's not. It's really.
It's not. They got free information from a show like this. They got a lot of internet to watch.
Yo, you remember back in the day where they used to throw the chair in the ring and the ref would pick it up, and the next thing you know, they got something else they give to the guy because the chair was the distraction?
Yes.
It's like, you son of a bitch. Or always that hot tag, the ref never seen it?
Yep.
And now every hot tag the ref sees. Back in the day, yes, he's gonna. And the ref's like, no. And you're like,
no. And then beat the other guy up. Bing, boom.
Yeah, they're kicking. Yeah, they're stomping the hell out of you.
That was like some of the best parts of the tag team matches. Like, oh shit, is Rick gonna tag Scott? Is Rick gonna tag Scott? Scott's in there. Scott's about to fuck everyone up, and the ref stops. Like, what are you doing, ref? Fuck you, ref.
Like, oh no,
and they're stomping Rick in the corner.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the bad guys didn't tag in and out at all, and they just keep changing.
Yeah, and they're stomping a mud hole.
Yeah, they're beating the shit out of them.
Boo! You can just hear the boos raining.
Yeah.
Like that's what we like. That's just a simple like we didn't need somebody to do an 850 splash or. This is really simple stuff that it's psychology that works every single time. I don't care how many times you've seen it. The second you get invested into the match and they do like a exchange like that, you're gonna be, come on, ref, you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
you're gonna do it. So I remember one time we were doing a ref beats his wife chant, like because this referee was just getting fooled by the heel team the whole night, and we're just, the ref beats his wife. The ref beats his wife.
Yeah, I love fucking with the ref. We go to independent shows. I love.
Yeah.
It don't matter what. It's just 1, 2, and he kicks us. You can't count, ref.
Yeah.
3 is next. 3 is next. You can't count.
You suck.
Come on, open up your fucking eyes, ref.
Match just started. That was the first. That was the first pinfall. No, you suck.
Oh, I love fucking with the rules. Like, you can't kick a down opponent in Jersey. What the fuck is wrong with you, ref? You don't know the rules.
A downed opponent in Jersey. Oh, I love it.
You can't throw him to the ropes. Not on that side. Section 4B. Read your fucking manual, ref.
That's the hard cam side. You can't do that.
Right? Get control, ref. Get control. That match didn't even start. There's no one in the ring. Why you yelling at the ref? You can't count.
Oh, my grandfather, like one of the first live wrestling shows I ever went to, my grandfather took me to, and we're kind of close to the ring too, and this, like, the wrestler has an arm bar on and they're in the ground and he's wrenching it back, and then my grandfather, and then, like, this is a quiet moment in the match because this is, it's a rest hold, and he yells out, "Rip it off and throw it here." And the guys, and then both of the wrestlers in the ring looked at him like, like, you're a sick man.
You know what's funny? That reminds me of Kenny. Kenny would love to wait until the, like, one of those moments where she's gets slow and all you hear is kick him in the dick. I don't know, just kick him in the dick.
Take him to Dick Kick City.
He's like, oh shit.
Remember they had the barefoot lady, and we said, bite her toe.
Yeah. Shit. That's the best part. Shit, man. All right, now going back to mystery.
Yeah, go back. My bad.
No, so good. What'd you think of the Becky Lynch and AJ Styles match? According to that ref, it was AJ Styles and not AJ Lee.
It's better than I expected. I don't know I know y'all gonna trash it, but I was expecting Nikki Bella. At least AJ Lee did a little sign for an old wrestler.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was uninterested in that match from Jump Street. I don't remember even watching it, and I was looking at the TV.
Is that because you went in with a notion like I'm not interested? So even if they had the best match, I'm not interested.
Well, it's because the match rung and they had a normal match, and I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. For 8 months, Becky Lynch has been terrified of this little fucking Spanish chick from New Jersey that lives in Chicago all of a sudden. And now this don't happen. You're not scared no more. You had a premonition that we don't know about.
And that match was just in the death spot, the match right after, this big emotional Elimination Chamber match. Then you put this match on, now we have to collect ourselves again, and here's this match, like you said, and it's just even though it's for a title, but singles one-on-one match, so that's a tough spot. I don't care who, for anybody, like that's a tough spot to have your match in.
Yeah, especially
with a match with nothing, no tables, ladders, or chairs, or nothing. Just
that match didn't have any build up either.
Nope, just a title shot.
Yeah, it was AJ Lee going, one time I was depressed, now I'm back and I'm crazy. And Becky Lynch was like, well, I do Donald Trump skits. Put butts in the seats. I mean, it was the same shit as fucking CM Punk and Finn Balor. To be honest with you, the only reason why I was interested in that match was for Finn Balor. Nothing else.
Me too.
I don't even know what the fuck CM Punk said on Monday Night Raw for Finn Balor.
As soon as I saw he didn't come out as the Demon, I was like, he's gonna lose this match.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna lose this match.
I hate that he lost it clean and they did nothing with it.
Right. No, I like I said, that was one of those matches like that we on this show. He's like, they have balls.
Hmm.
They would either have Finn win it, or have something happen with Roman or whoever does something where Finn is allowed to be in the championship match at WrestleMania. That's what we said. None of that happened. Yeah.
No balls.
None of that happened. We don't even. So now we don't even know what's gonna what happens. So Finn's not at WrestleMania, like not at anything at WrestleMania. You know. So
There's even that bullshit on Raw. He wants to do it by himself. Like, oh my god, why is Finn the one starting the problem here? This has Dominic doing the problems all day. This is what I was saying earlier, where Dominic has not changed since he started in the Judgment. They don't even have the fucking confidence to have him initiate the problem. He can't even talk to Finn Balor in a way like, yo, bro, you ain't got it no more. You're going to have to start backing me. None of that shit is fucking believable. The way he talks, he sounds like he sounds like if Michael Jackson was transitioning into a woman.
now I can't get that out of my
And before anybody asks, it just comes out. I don't think it just comes out.
Now every time he talks, I'm gonna be like, oh, I cannot hear it now. They say, why? Tell him that it's human nature. Everybody, that's if he came down, if for some reason they'd listen to the show and he came down in the ring to that, I'd be on the floor in here hollering.
Word. Oh man. Oh, how we have more enjoyment talking about the shit than watching
about it in the actual match. I really feel like there are days I really feel like we should be writing the show. Like, I know that sounds very cocky or whatever, but I'm serious. I think if we were writing WWE stuff, and you can start us on the mid card. Like, you don't need to put us in main event stuff. In fact, give us a tag team division.
Oh shit.
Give us a tag team division.
Over.
Give me 90 days. And if it doesn't work, you can fire me.
Word.
Give me 90 days. I swear. The people will be excited about the tag team division again.
Word. You just got to put on matches.
That's a start. Let people know. You actually had. So, like, they'll be like, okay, how would you do it? Okay, first you need to give me a slot on the show.
Yeah. We need at least 1 or 2 matches a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I need to start.
Yeah.
And then let me. I need Penta and Ray together.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna take 2 singles wrestlers and put them together.
No, you got plenty of tag teams that are already formed. We don't have to make up a team.
Word.
There's plenty of them.
I think just for the hell of it, we'll make a tag team that's gonna jump Dragon Lee, so Dragon Lee can be off TV for a little while. Man. And nothing's gonna come of that. It's just gonna happen.
Right.
I think people will be happy.
I think so.
But yeah, I honestly believe that shit too. Like the shit we're saying isn't that complicated.
No, that's the sad part.
And it's not even hindsight 2020. We're telling you to do this shit before the shit happened.
Yes. So,
I don't know what the fuck y'all people are doing. Like in all honesty, this is why I completely believe. What are we doing for Liv versus Stephanie? We can make it seem that Stephanie is gonna make Liv feel bad. and then Liv's gonna find the confidence. All right, cool. Run with that.
And then see, there's nobody in the boardroom to go question. She just won the Royal Rumble. Why does she have no confidence?
And then Triple H goes, "Who's the hand here? You.
Yeah.
I want you to punch him in the face really fucking hard." Like, what?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like, wait a minute. Why does it take 4 weeks for her to pick a wrestler that we could see she's gonna pick in the beginning? And also, why is this a thing that she's gonna start crying? She doesn't know what she's saying. If someone's talking to you in a different language, unless you understand what they're saying, why are you crying?
And again, why are you scared? Like this is wrestling. You've been fighting. This is wrestling. It's fighting. You know, this woman like is going to say, "Hey, if you pick me up, we're gonna fight." Why are you scared?
You got Raquel Rodriguez watching your back.
Yeah.
What are you scared of?
Right. You just won the Royal Rumble. Like, can we go back to that? Like, you just beat 30 other women.
Yeah.
To get this.
What happened here?
So yeah,
like in all honesty, the story should have straight up been like, I got injured as world champion. I'm getting my title back.
Correct.
Jade, you're not even in the fucking discussion.
Right.
I don't care what you do on that other show.
Right.
It's my show, and I want that title.
That's it.
And Stephanie could be like, well, honey, I'm not the person that you beat for the title before. I'm not Rhea Ripley. I'm not these bitches. Right. I'm Stephanie McCoy. I went around the world. And I can't find my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more intriguing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's more intriguing. And if you want to add fucking Dominic Mysterio, then let's give a guy to Stephanie. Let's have Penta with Stephanie. Just for the sheer fact that Penta's gonna fight Dominic for the Intercontinental title. She needs some backup. Yo, you ain't gonna touch her while I'm here. It's happened plenty of times.
Plenty.
But I'm happy to say this. The longest running storyline that the WWE had. You know what the longest running storyline WWE has right now?
What's that?
The lesbian relationship that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky have. That's the longest running story that they're telling us.
Long-term storytelling.
Yep. Every week they let us know that these girls are lesbians.
And then on social media, you see Rhea Ripley with her husband.
Yeah. Bro, it's got to be some kind of fetish. It's got to be something like you could act show. I am not against watching beautiful women, but I'm also not amused by this shit if there's no purpose for it. Like, do I need to see Io jumping in Rhea's arms every fucking week? No. That could be amicable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what is going on here? That's not a friendship. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here. Shit'll get off the pot.
Right.
And you can't even say that this is leading to something because it's happened for too long now. If you wanted to break them up, now's the time to do it. But Rhea's in a Twitter war with Jade.
And then, like I said, and let this tag team division go on.
Yes, please.
Okay. Like you guys are done. Okay, so here are the tag teams that are in this. And then now let's have some stories around it again. So
yes.
What was great about tag team wrestling was that those titles were the centerpiece. Like it was like, you know, the teams, like, you know, you can imagine the teams climbing a mountain and trying to get these titles. That they were precious. They were, you know, they were the holy grail for any team. And that's what this should be. That's what I should feel. And then and just the intensity of even like, oh, this is a number one contenders match. You know, Killer Bees versus the Hart Foundation. The winners are going against the British Bulldogs, and that match was They were going at it. Like, so
That was,
so
that was the title match.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
like that's and then so you felt like, damn, so these tag team titles must be
And then it also made you go, how good are the Bulldogs?
Right.
If these guys are fighting for the number one contendership, the champions gotta be fucking phenomenal.
That's correct. Okay, where the Hart Foundation had to pay a referee, literally. Like they had to purchase a referee to beat the British Bulldogs.
Shit.
Story. And then now you were invested.
Fuck, man.
Again, this ain't that hard. Like,
It's
really not.
No, it's not. And also, you have this is the best part about it. Lash Legend and
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax. I don't know why I was gonna call her Nia. Nia Jax are the tag team champions. They're not on Raw.
And they're over. Like, that team is over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've even seen I've even watched people in comments like, there's the dudes in the comments that like big girls, they're fighting off the other, like they're like, shut, you don't talk about my woman like that. like the haters that be saying something in the comments, you have the other men going, no, you don't talk about my woman like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, God, dog.
Shit. Get your hands off my woman.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, yeah.
I gotta fight every night to prove my love.
And God damn it, I'm ready.
So yeah.
Shit.
So they're over. Like, so.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's amazing how people are over and they wait until they're not over anymore. I was telling Show, they act like this is a fucking forge, and they're hardening the metal. You ever seen Forge and Fire?
Mm-hmm.
They're in a fucking forge, and they put the metal in until it's the proper temperature to quench it.
Right.
And instead of quenching it, they cycle the fucking, and they let it cool off, and then they put it back in the forge. The problem is, it's never gonna get that hot again.
Right.
When it comes to, it could be that hot again in metal, but when it comes to wrestling, when they're fucking red hot, put them in the quench and let's go.
Right. Right.
You can't cycle them because that's when we lose interest.
Exactly.
They had their moment. You can't get back there.
Right.
It's like you're trying to have sex. The foreplay's there. Everybody's ready to go, and
you turn I'm gonna go get a bag of chips, and I'll be right back.
Yeah. You turn around and you say, "Oh, by the way, I stabbed your brother." Well, guess what's not happening now?
Yeah.
Get ruined the moment.
Yeah.
So, motherfucker.
So for those of you that have watched this show, when we do an hour and a half, dumping on AEW, and so I bet everybody thought, oh man, they just don't like AEW. I'm like, listen to this show tonight.
Word.
I can tell you, it doesn't. I don't care what the letters are on the show. I'm going to give it to you. So,
yeah, yep. Shit. Speaking of AEW, I haven't watched AEW in a while, but I seen a clip with Cowboy shit. I keep forgetting his motherfucking name, and I don't care about his name, to be honest with you. Cowboy shit is mad again. And he's throwing a temper tantrum in the back. And I'm like, oh, how old is this? And it was like, oh, it's 2 days old. Wait a minute. And then he goes, he's ready for his Texas death match against MJF. And I was like, again?
Another, yeah.
Again? Like, why is this nigga's name Cowboy when his name should be Texas death match? Like, really, motherfucker? Isn't that supposed to be a novelty match?
So Hangman by the Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? And with MJF, the one person that shouldn't be having this many fucking death matches.
He, like, again, he's another one that, like you're saying, he got red hot doing a particular shtick. Now the shtick's starting to get old. Like he's starting
Yeah.
to. He doesn't have versatility, so that's my problem with MJF now. Like I was a fan when he was first coming up, but then now it's like, hey, wait, that's all he's got.
Yeah.
It's like this is all he has.
Because I was telling him, I was like, I don't see him being in the main roster because we have the Miz.
Mhm.
We don't need somebody that's gonna sit there and just throw a personal jab at somebody and call that a promo. Like the Miz can throw a fucking professional jab at somebody and it'll be better than what this guy's saying. Like, you know, he's coming out and going WWE and just putting the mic up and then the fans go, oh my God, he said WWE.
Right.
Okay. So, ooh.
Yeah, because like that Miz promo with Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
He was telling him the truth. Like that was the thing. Like it was the truth. He didn't even know how to come back from that. He's like, dude, we already know. Like you wrestle reckless, and that's supposed to be what we're supposed to cheer you. You know, what we're supposed to be all cheering for you for. But it's like you're ramming your head up against. You're the one making your own concussions for moves that nobody is really that are unnecessary. Like that's basically.
Yeah. And then he even pulled out if you want to wrestle so bad, why don't you fucking quit and go to the Indies? I mean, that's something deep. That is character driven. Because if it's supposed to be a personal attack on the person, he's staying on that person.
Right.
Not sitting here talking about his past. He's not talking about his wife. He's talking about the fact that you sit here and talk about you want to wrestle and you do anything to wrestle except this.
Right.
Where MJF would be like, did you know I was a Jew growing up? And did you know that the WWE is another place people work? Fuck you. And that's the promo. And you're like, that don't fit. Those aren't complete sentences. Someone explain this to me. It was the best thing I ever heard. I'm gonna AEW for my life. Where's John Moxley? Like what?
Don't worry, he's in the crowd somewhere.
And bleeding. like, what? This became a cult. Like you can have that. You can have that. I'm just keeping my eyes like I'm like this. The Willow Nightingale. What's she doing? She's still changing. All right, cool. That's it. I don't even need to worry about Mercedes because I could just see her on social media fighting in other places with that booty. I don't even need to worry about your name.
Or like homeboy that I send you clips on where he talks, mostly he talks about like the black wrestlers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I sent this one to you, but he had a short where he was going off on how they've wasted Thunder Rosa.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. He was going on like they're like this woman basically teaches everybody, like teaches all the other because she has her own school too. So she's like, so basically she's the natty of AEW. She's taught everybody else, and then always like they never like she's been there almost since the beginning. And they only gave her one title and then she got it when she got hurt.
Yep.
and then that's it. And then it's just whatever the new toy is.
Yep.
Like that's it. And then so he was going off on that. He's like he can't book. Like he's a matchmaker and not a booker, is what he calls Tony Khan.
Yeah. Because I don't know who that woman is that beat Chris Statlander for the AEW championship. I haven't followed AEW like that, but I'm telling you right now, I think a bigger deal would have been Megan Bayne winning the AEW championship.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we've seen Megan Bayne put on good matches with Toni Storm, with Willow, with who was the fucking champion before them? She put on fucking phenomenal matches with these wrestlers.
Breaker?
No, she didn't wrestle Britt Baker.
Okay.
But we've seen her personally against Jordan Grace. That was in the independent run. We've seen her wrestle Jordan Grace. And Jordan Grace was TNA champion. But like Why wouldn't you put the Megasis as a champion? You put this girl who does the Bray Wyatt shit. And I don't care what anybody says. That's Bray Wyatt shit.
It's Bray Wyatt.
You took it from him. You're copying him. And I'm not giving you credit for it. It's too soon.
It's Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Too soon. Unless they turn around like she's Bray Wyatt's sister, but still, you're copying.
Willow Nightingale, like you're saying, at this point, Willow Nightingale should have had like a good 6-month run with the women's world title.
Yes.
Easily. That's how over she is. She's
Oh, yeah.
like it's easy, and she is something like, remember when we talked about like how these guys will worship somebody that could walk down the street in Times Square and nobody will know who this guy is.
Yep.
Willow Nightingale walks down the street, she's gonna have a crowd.
Yeah. She has a presence to her that even if you don't know who she is, you figure
you're somebody. Yeah, you're something.
Yeah, you're somebody.
Yeah.
You're somebody.
Yes.
And if you're not somebody, you're gonna be somebody.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. And then so let's skip right over that. Let me go to the indie darling, like that, whoever the IWC says is a great wrestler. Let's get that person the title before they say that I'm wasting them. Like that's basically how I feel about their show. That's why they have so many titles. Like, oh, I better put a title on this guy before they say where I'm wasting him.
Yeah.
And then so these kids have grown up with participation trophies. So okay, he got a title, so they're using them right. Like that's not how this is.
No, I want to drop a bomb on show, DJ. Show, you listening? I know he just talked like 10 seconds ago. Am I bugging? This is the part you fall down, show. Those are $600 glasses, asshole. But I'm gonna drop a bomb on the fucking chat then. Apparently, if show's not gonna be here. Yeah. So everybody, Ricochet is doing the same shit in AEW that he did in WWE.
I fully back that statement. 100%. I fully back that statement. After all that crying, after all, they don't do this, they don't do that, and his wife / girlfriend, whoever she is, oh yeah, they don't, and then so she made a whack album. Okay, you can mark that too. She made a whack. She went out. So you wanted to quit what you were doing, so you can go make a whack album and wave your booty around, like what you were already doing anyway. So it's like so. But you could have been, like being the ring announcer for all these WrestleManias and stuff, and still done that. Like you can't tell me you didn't have time to do both. Like that's when you're not fooling me with that. Ricochet, like you're saying, Ricochet is doing the exact same thing. And and I'm gonna just say this: there's a reason why they. if that's what you tried to sell them on doing on the WWE show, I see why they said no. You stay with the superhero.
Yeah.
Now I see why they said no. You stay with the superhero.
Yeah.
This character, like it's like I'm like some of you I think are just happy that he's talking more. Sometimes less is like so. Again, sometimes less is more for some people. And this is a perfect example. The character is now stale. Like you've now heard him do all this. He's done. That's it. That's all he's got. Everything that he said. He said everything that he has to say. The character's stale. Like Toe said, he's doing the exact same thing. He's winning the exact same, like the winning and losing the exact same amount. Mid-card titles. He was getting mid-card titles at WWE too. Like you can't say that WWE wasn't doing nothing with him. Intercontinental titles, US titles. He probably, if he stuck around some more, he probably would have got a tag team title. Mm-hmm. There's nothing. I would take that career. I would take that career all day, every day.
Word.
But hey, I want to. Again, this is what makes me laugh about people that say, "Oh, I escaped to AEW to go do exactly."
It's so bad. The motherfucker was feuding with the same person he was feuding with in WWE. You may not have heard of the Hurt Business, but he was fighting the Hurt Business in WWE. They called him the Hurt Syndicate in AEW. You know, the only thing different between AEW and WWE is,
yeah, like I said,
Jada Kiss.
Like that's what he's trying to be Morris Day, and yeah. So just to let you know, like that's what he's trying to do, and not doing it very well.
Yeah.
Again, sometimes less is more, as now you're seeing it. So you guys always think, oh, they weigh people down, they hold them down, and then okay, look, he's getting to do exactly everything he wants to do, and that's what you're getting. Like, so again, you can't tell me he didn't try to sell this to somebody. He's like, no, you should let me do this, and this, and they're like, nah, just go back and go put your superhero outfit on.
Yeah.
Here's the script for tonight.
I don't like I'm beating Cedric again.
Yeah, I don't like this. Okay. Like, what's his name that just got there?
Yeah.
He's doing the same thing again. I'm like, so what are you doing that you weren't doing?
Yeah. Shit. And the funny thing is, you do this when your wife is at the precipice of her career in the WWE.
Right.
This is, besides Howard Finkel, this is the most popular announcer the WWE's ever created. Like, Lillian Garcia, we know because The Rock screwed her. Samantha made her name based off of the way she announced.
On her own. Yep.
On her own. And you decided I need to, I need to go and do this somewhere else because, and like you said,
she was playing the flute to the Razor Ramon theme song.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, DJ, I didn't listen to none of the shit, but I see a lot of the videos where she's shaking hands.
Right.
In the WWE, every Wednesday you put a thong pick up. So, I mean, your ass was being seen.
And they were not stopping you. Like, you can't tell me they were stopping you.
So what's the problem? What's the problem here?
It's this illusion of, I want to have more control.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's what, again, this is kind of a younger person thing. I don't want you to tell me what to do, even though I'm about to do the exact same thing you were going to tell me to do. But I don't want you to tell me to do it. Okay. I've seen it like outside of wrestling in my shoot profession. I've seen this.
Yeah.
That's what makes me laugh. I'm just like, okay, so you went somewhere and now you're doing so you didn't want them to tell you to do it, but you're doing the same thing. Walk across that street. I don't want you to tell me to walk across the street. I'm gonna do what I want, and then starts to walk across the street.
Yeah, because you know that's the only way you get to the store. Like, you know better, but you don't know shit. And then the thing is like, well, this is just a knock on the kids now, the younger folk, that you can walk across the street because of the shit we did to make it easy for you to walk across the street. This is the problem that you don't understand. The generation before sacrificed to set shit so that way when we come in, it's a little bit easier. We had to deal with problems that they didn't deal with, so that way the next people come in, it's a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to deal with shit. Okay, cool. You're never gonna learn how to deal with problems. There's people that don't know how to shovel snow, DJ. I know there's like areas that never got snow. We're in New York. You're a child. You're a fucking 17-year-old kid. You should be shoveling snow better than I am.
Right.
Because at 17, I would take the whole block down. That should be gone. Like, it'd be spotless. It won't even be wet.
Imagine if you were 17 and they offered that job.
Yeah, man.
You would have been.
I thought about quitting just to shovel snow for like 3 days. It's like, yo, fuck that. How much? Unlimited overtime? I make $30,000 one day. New York has been shoveled clean from one man. They save so much money on energy and gas. Yeah, man. Nah, this is fucking bullshit. But then go to Ricochet, and it's like, now we wanted to believe that they were holding him back because we saw him do incredible feats of I don't want to say strength, but athleticism in the ring anywhere else. And I guess that was like we didn't get to see him do that in WWE most of the time, so it's like, oh, you're holding him back. But then again, how many people did we see break through when they were being held down, and they looked like a fucking star? Or in case, look at Finn Balor. He literally is just sitting backstage watching people play video games, and the minute they give him a chance to win the title, this guy is fucking. Everyone's like, "Yo, Finn should be champion. Finn should be champion. Finn should be champion." This is 2 weeks worth of him just going, "I'm fucking Finn Balor."
Right.
He literally just said, "I'm fucking Finn Balor."
Right.
And everyone's like, "You're right. You are. He should be champion."
Right. Right.
You know?
Right. That's right.
So if you had that when they gave you the shot or when they give you shit, you would be more than just a spot.
That's what we keep trying to say. Everybody just thinks it's just somebody's turn just because it's their turn. And that's not how this works. It's not ring around the rosy. It's not everybody gets a turn. It's not fair. Like some people just are born with way more charisma than others.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to see people do like so all these guys that go off of freaking stars and matches and how many flip like dude, okay, so when the Summer Olympics comes around, you're gonna watch men's gymnastics too. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Like they're gonna judge it. Like so you got your stars. They're gonna judge the flips and everything. They're gonna do the same flips you see the wrestlers you like doing, and they're gonna do it better than them, by the way.
Yeah.
So
the crazy shit is there's so many people in wrestling that do that shit because they love it. But there's not that many people that could do it like Neville. That's why once they hire Neville, they don't need another nigga doing these flips. They got him.
The man who gravity forgot.
Yeah. There's plenty of Mr. Perfects and Davey Boy Smiths and Bret the Hitman Harts and Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty's, all those mid guys. Like, I don't want to say mid guys, all those smaller athletic.
Right. Medium. I think you're trying to say medium-sized guys that were athletic and can mat wrestle. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Plenty of those. Because that's something that you can build your company on. A trapeze artist, you only need one.
Right.
You know, those people that walk the fucking line, you don't need 7 of them. Just one. World's strongest man, it's singular. You only need one of the strongest men in the world.
That's the dopest, one of the dopest lines that I think Vince McMahon ever said to somebody was when Mark Henry wanted to go to do the strongman competition. And before he walked out, he said, "Hey, I only got room for the strongest man in the world."
Yeah. This isn't the second strongest man in the world.
I was like, you know what? That was a dope ass line.
I mean, it gave that motherfucker motivation, though.
Yeah.
What would happen if he would have won second?
I think he would have been fired. Yeah. And who's that guy? Get him in here. The guy who won. Get him in here.
Yep. Wasn't fucking with him.
That's crazy.
Not at all. And he kicked ass in that strongman.
Yeah. Like he was doing shit that the second runner up couldn't even do.
Exactly.
Like this motherfucker was like, "Oh no, I am the strongest." Period. There's no question about this.
Like that was one of the things. Like he broke the record and he was dancing around with the thing while he was holding it. I was like, "Wait, what?" What is
too easy, coach?
Yeah. Like what is happening? So yeah, Mark was not messing around when
Yo, did you hear the story of the Big Show? He's like, "Yo, I see Mark Henry. He's sitting in the corner. He's like this. He's like, fuck," and he's mad. Big Show puts his hand on his shoulder and goes, "Yo, you all right, Mark?" He's like, "I'm trying to bend this quarter." And then Big Show's like, "All right, I just wanted to see if he was all right," and just walks away. He's like, he's trying to bend a fucking quarter.
Yeah, leave that man alone. He did the right thing. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Bro, they ribbed him with a real pan.
Yeah. There's some people you just leave alone. You just leave him alone.
He broke the padlock that was real.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That was supposed to be fake, and he's like, "Oh, they didn't put the fuck it," and he broke it.
Yeah. He bent the fucking real pan. He said it was making noises and everything. I was like, what?
I bet it was. It's like, please, please find the
Word.
key.
You know, he could crush an apple with his bare hand.
I saw that.
Yeah, he did it. He did it to Jericho. He told Jericho he could do it. Jericho was like, bullshit. They stopped at the supermarket. He got an apple and he said, wow. He just popped it right in his fucking.
What's his son look like? Because he keeps saying his son is worse.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's mentioned him a few times. Like, yo, he's worse than me. He just doesn't have the anger.
Uh-oh.
No, I mean, anger is something that you have or you don't.
Right.
You don't. Word. Well, you get that from the way you live.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is that something episodic happened, and that was just boom, it sets it off.
Yeah.
You know, Magneto getting getting pulled into the Holocaust, get his family torn away from him during the Holocaust, and he's starting to, all of a sudden he starts bending metal. You know.
Yep. Shit. Sometimes it's just that motherfucker was born angry. 3 days old, that motherfucker's trying to stab somebody.
What the hell?
Hey.
You're trying to put me back.
I saw your baby picture.
His first words were, "Motherfucker, say that again."
That is told. My man had the closed fist. He was a baby. He was like a month. Yo, what's that? No pictures, no autographs.
He was already
Word, what's up, dude?
Who that with the camera, B?
I pitied him. I pity him.
Word. You better send more people than that motherfucker.
You should have never came back.
You look at that people you see for the first time. I gave you a chance yesterday to do this shit. Nah, I can't. Nah, I can't let you leave. Like what?
Yeah.
First time we talking. Yeah, you fucked that up. You lost all your chances.
Where's that hot water I left in the freezer?
I
can't find it.
Yeah, I be telling people sometimes, like I be getting so mad. Somebody say one thing, I'm like, nope, that's it. I'm already past talking. Now I gotta fuck you up. I ain't say one word to you. I'm past talking because you made me realize I'm gonna waste my breath. That's stupid. I can't even speak to you. I want to fuck you up right now. Shit.
Hey, you getting better. I remember you used to walk into rooms analyzing who you was stabbing first. Which one of you motherfuckers is gonna move?
These were doctors. I ran up into a doctor's office. I was gonna fuck him up. He lucky he wasn't there, and the secretary calmed me down.
I remember this story. You said my shit don't hurt? Alright.
No, that was a different one.
I still remember when you went on vacation and you said the person said, okay, enjoy your meal. And he was like, what you mean enjoy?
Yeah, I was in Puerto Rico. Fuck you mean enjoy my meal? What? My girlfriend, no. He means it.
I was laughing for a good 10 minutes after we finished that show. I just kept thinking about it. Like this man Toe. He's about to 3D the server.
DJ, I'm in the Dominican Republic and the workers there don't speak English. And because they couldn't understand my Spanish, I stopped speaking Spanish to them. Like, it's crazy. You got a whole call. Hola, hello. I would refuse. At the minute I'm like, I'm speaking regular Spanish to you. I'm not trying to make up nothing. Dame cuatro. Give me 4.
Right.
What? Fuck you mean what?
Uh-oh.
What language do you speak?
Okay.
Yeah, like what language do you speak? Because now you piss me off. Now you piss me off.
Calm down, sir. I understand. 4 beers.
Yeah, like what the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean what, nigga? Shit. It was like that's it. Now I don't speak Spanish to none of y'all.
No, that you blew it for
Yeah.
everybody.
People like, yo, you want something to drink? Nah, and then I walk to the bar and get something to drink. I don't need you getting me shit. Oh, just like today, we had a leak. We had a leak in the office, so I put in the work order like, yo, there's a leak. 5 hours later, somebody comes like, yo, what happened to the leak? I said, I fixed it. He goes, how'd you fix it? I said, I was hoping and fucking praying it would stop. And he looked at me like, what? I said, ain't nobody else was fucking doing nothing. The lady came in to clean up the water. Like, what you want me to do? I said, go home. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you do your fucking job. I'll do it. Fuck you mean? What am I? You see the dirt on the fucking floor? What do you think I want you to do? Lick my balls? What did you come here for? What did you come here for?
Hey,
It was a leak.
You might have got laid, bro. You should have.
We were saying like there's a leak. There's water on the floor. Fuck you mean? What you want me to do?
Hey,
Do your job. And then she's like, oh, they got to fix the leak. So I look at the ceiling. I said, I tell my coworker, I said, there must be a waterfall fucking falling because I don't see shit. When water stops falling from the fucking ceiling, I guess it stopped, didn't it? Leave. Get out. I told my boss, yo, I dead ass told my boss, DJ, I said, stop wasting these motherfuckers' time. They don't know how to do their job. I don't want them back in there. I don't give a shit if the fucking whole room fell apart. I'll fix it myself and then I'll let you come back then.
Pass me some tape.
The fucking yo, I swear to God, the fucking room can catch on fire, DJ. I don't want you calling the ambulance. I don't want you calling the fire department. I'll put the fucking fire out and then I'll fix whatever's fucking broken and we'll fucking continue working the same goddamn day. I'm tired of inconveniencing these motherfuckers.
Lillian could not use the phone.
Like
cannot go outside.
You got a fish tank, Cole. Just throw the water on the fire.
If there's a house is burning down, the fire is here. They find, and I say, how did you know the fire came? And they said you called. I will kick your ass.
Word. Yeah, like you motherfuckers. Some dude's like, yo, there's a leak over there. I said there was when no one gave a shit about it. He looked at me like, what? I said, dude, the fuck, man? I put that shit at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The fuck you asking me?
All the way out the room.
And
you would have been drowning.
Yo, the best part is, don't tell nobody, DJ. The shit started leaking again when I left. And I said, fuck it, that's tomorrow's problem.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not staying to wait for nobody to come.
That's for tomorrow.
That's for tomorrow. Kiss my ass, so what? And I'm not telling nobody about that shit neither. My boss was like, yo, so did it ever leak again? Yeah, it's still leaking now. Why don't you tell nobody? I'm not gonna make them do their fucking job. When I get sick or when they get in trouble, I'll sue you motherfuckers. Yo, Leon, yeah, I talk to my boss like that. You know why? I've been there for 16 years and I'm tired of everybody's shit.
Yep. And she know he crazy.
No, listen, she don't talk like she don't like to talk like that, but she vents to me sometimes about these motherfuckers. You know, I forgot the fucking word, but the stupidity these motherfuckers deal with. And it's just one of those things. It's like she knows. Yo, magically, I was in charge of something that I didn't know I was in charge of. And the shit wasn't getting done. And they're like, well, you was the one that's supposed to be doing shit. I said, oh, word. So I found the email to the manager, the guy that was doing the service that never happened. And I emailed him saying, for 3 weeks now, no one has come and performed this service. This is unacceptable. If you don't want to do this fucking service, you could take this shit away from my goddamn mailroom. I don't need it no fucking more. And he's like, no, he dad was like, oh, no, I understand and I agree with you and I'm gonna have somebody come. Now somebody come every Tuesday.
They sure was charging you though.
My supervisor was like, yo, when you told him that, I was like, yeah. I said, well, why didn't you fucking tell him that? Why didn't you give him the fucking attitude? We're paying for this service and we're not getting it.
Man.
Now I know it's not my money, but I'm still not wasting my fucking money.
Word.
And that's why Ricochet ain't gonna be no fucking better.
This nigga remind me of Bobby Boucher.
Right back to it. Shit.
Bobby Boucher, bro.
Word.
When he ran over the fucking teacher. My mama said it's okay.
Word. Mama wrong again.
Mama's wrong again.
Yeah. Speaking of wrong again, what'd you think? All right, so we got 2 more matches.
Oh shit, my bad.
No, it's all right. CM Punk and Finn Balor and the women's Elimination Chamber. What you thought?
Well, like you said, the CM Punk and Finn Balor, they were wrong. Like, Mama was wrong again. Just like you said, to have a clean finish for this match was not. I think we are maybe a year past people like, oh, Roman versus CM Punk 1-on-1 was, people like clamoring to see that. Like, I think we're about a couple years past that.
Yeah.
To be honest. But they still think that, oh, this is what everybody was been waiting to see.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we were, as we just talked about, like like Finn got hot and people are behind him. Like, they want to see, like, that's what people are wanting to see. Like, you can hear it, you can feel it in the crowd. They want to see Finn Balor win another title and have him hold it for a minute. Like, like I went in and hold it for a minute.
Longer than a day.
Yeah. And it's not, and it's nothing against really CM Punk or Roman. It's just, that's what happened. Like, that's what happened on this road. And, so it's just something, to get this close to WrestleMania and have that happen to Finn, like one of your hot wrestlers, is like, okay, what do you do in the next, like, again, we only got 4 weeks. How do you build something for him that we're going to care about for this show, for this WrestleMania show? You already dropped the Intercontinental title for, for them, for like a match possibly with Dom. Okay, well, you dropped the Intercontinental title. What are you gonna, them breaking up? What would that match mean? Is you gonna put the Triple A title on the line? So that, and then the women's chamber. I guess I think we didn't. I think we said we didn't mind Rhea winning this, and then you got Rhea versus. That's going to be a hell of a power match. Like, we're going to, they're going to be taking each other's heads off of clotheslines, and I think we're probably here for that. So
yeah,
and the way that they're doing the heat, like, so I like that I'm seeing videos where they're, wait, is this real or no? Like, so I kind of like that. I like, you actually don't know. Like, nobody can tell me that they know 100% that this is like this is real, that they don't like each other. Or that she's talking shit or whatever. Good. I'd like it like that. Nobody tell me nothing. I don't want anybody to clear it up for me. Let me just think that they don't like each other this much, and that that's what we got going into the match.
I know it's fake. It's too upfront. Like, it's too out there immediately. Oh, she don't like her. Like, one day for another. That just came out of nowhere to me. She don't like, they fighting, they beefing. Nah, this is fake. Like, that, it would come out organically. Somebody will record something, they arguing, and then they got to come out and be like, yeah, they arguing. But them to come out, yeah, they arguing. They look too happy to say that shit.
For me, like, if this was real, I think Jay would have put that, she's fucking complaining to the people in the back before Elimination Chamber. That seemed like this is the only way Jay know how to fucking talk shit to somebody. Make it seem real. All right, I'm gonna say that you're protesting back.
Now that we are actually officially together in a match, all of a sudden I don't like it.
Yeah,
that's the promotion for the match. Fuck it.
But it's funny how Chelsea Green and Piper Nevins got involved in the shit. And it was like, no one likes Jade.
Yeah, keep it going.
Like, all right, cool. No one likes Jay, but then this is where the YouTube channel with that news video shit could have talked about it and try to hype this shit up even more.
Right.
You could have had Rhea in there, like, oh, I don't like this bitch telling me shit and I earn everything like that, and then Jay coming in there. Oh shit, J. Cole in.
Right.
Bitch, you know damn well you was out there talking to Randy and blah 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 blah, and then, and boom.
And then have them like, and the way I would write this is like, you know how at WrestleMania, like they have the challenger comes out, then the champion comes out, then they hand the title to the like a whole ceremony where like they gotta like the ring announcer introduces both people and standing in their corner, and then they hand the referee. Nah, as soon as the challenger comes out, champion comes out, Jay just takes the title off and just start, like they just start like no introduction. Just that's the way I would. Yeah. And then hockey fight right in the middle. Like nope, we came to fight. Like there's no we're not doing the spectacle thing with this match. This is going to be a brawl, and that will go to both of their strengths, even like in the the non-kayfabe part of this match. So that we're doing big moves, we're going through tables, we're going so yeah, I might even allow somebody to get busted open. Like that's how serious I think this match should be.
Use the muscle.
Yeah, let them go. I want people's heads going into the second row
because it's easier to hide Jade's inefficiencies with that kind of match than it is to try to write everything down.
She's like, I mean, it's like use it like it's like with the Ultimate Warrior. It's like, okay, this is what he's got. This is how we're going to lean into what he can do, and the way he looks is going to look good. And that's what you could do with Jay. Like, don't stop trying to do stuff that she's not built for. She doesn't have to do that other stuff. She's big.
Yeah.
I'm tired of people like, oh, this person, like the work rate. I'm like, they're big. Like Brian Cage. I don't need to see work rate for Brian Cage. He is believable that he can go in there and take people's head off, and that's enough in that match. I don't need him doing flips.
Yeah. If Goldberg was having a half-hour match with everybody, he would not be a monster.
No. No. Obafemi is not having half-hour matches with people, and he shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Okay, they're doing that right. He should be taking people out and then just standing there at the end of the match. Like it's perfect. Yeah. and you see, and he's over. You see people are on It's a trend on TikTok right now. People are doing so they're doing that part correct. So, and I'm holding on to. I think that's who Brock wants to retire him.
Over?
Yeah. To go back, like, because it comes full circle with you kept taking out black people.
Yeah.
And you see he didn't really like it. Like, you see how he threw the title at Vince and I don't think he really liked doing it.
Yeah.
So let's go full circle. That guy right there, it's believable that guy right there takes me the fuck apart. Like that's believable. So that's who I think should be the guy. And it's believable. Like there's nothing nobody can complain about.
Yeah. All right. I mean, just for real. Show asked me earlier about Obafemi. He's like, what do you see? In all honesty, I love him. But the way that I see the WWE using him, I think he's gonna be like a flash in the pan. They're gonna use him for a big thing, and then it's just gonna.
I really hope not. At least he can, because he can talk.
Yeah.
So that's gonna save him. He's in shape because that's the other. So the things that have been happening to some of the other, you have to, you got to look at the whole picture sometimes. Like for example,
Keith Lee.
Let's go all the way, but let's go Ahmed Johnson, right? So the look of Ahmed Johnson, Vince loved the guy. Like he's about to, he was probably going to be world champion. But then as soon as he put a microphone in his face, he's like, well, never mind. Okay. And then he went downhill, right? You had Keith Lee. He could not stay healthy.
Yeah.
I don't care what his name was. He couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah.
You had let's see, from Hurt Business.
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. He doesn't have charisma.
Yeah. And not for nothing, I've always said like TNA version of Bobby Lashley was dope because he was a destroyer.
Mhm.
And he can have a good match with Jeff Hardy and
Mhm.
whatever the first MJF that was there.
Absolutely. Yep.
And I always said like I think his best thing in WWE would have been like a Zeus character.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like a real hurt, like he just hurts you.
Right.
There's no suit here. This man is ready to fuck people up.
Right.
Like what Brock is with Paul Heyman. Bobby Lashley should have been with MVP.
So I feel like they almost had that. Like they just kind of it needed something. But when they did that underground thing, and when Bobby was just beating people up on the underground thing, it didn't land. Like there was, I think we just weren't ready, and it didn't quite land right. But the way his character when he was in the underground thing is exactly what you're saying. He didn't say much, and then they got into that ring with no ropes in it, and he just hurt people. Like that's it. Like he just beat the hell out of whoever was in there, and in this underground kind of a thing, right? So if they continued like that, like they just kept his character like that, and just put it in a ring, I think, like you're saying, I think that would have landed better. But to have him try to talk, have him out there with a suit on, like you're saying, like we don't need him with a suit on.
Yeah,
like, that's not necessary.
I don't want to stereotype, and I'm not going into like they should be hood niggas.
No,
but
I'm tired.
Imagine MVP is the talk. He's the guy that's gonna talk shit because he has confidence in his boys.
Correct.
And he has a monster in Bobby Lashley, and the fucking world's greatest athlete in Shelton Benjamin.
That's right.
Now you have that thing where you're in the movie, no holds barred. You got the guy who's trying to fucking get the network TV, the battle of the tough guys, talking shit, and he got his challenger, the toughest man on the block, and and Zeus walks out, fucks him up, and walks away. And this guy's talking shit. That is one of those Bobby Lashley. Now when he walks by someone, ooh, Bobby's gonna fuck this nigga up. And then Shelton Benjamin, he's the athlete. He's the one that you think is gonna be the world champion. Like he's the star quarterback, and he has his manager with him.
Right.
Quarterback don't talk, manager doesn't talk.
Right.
His agent, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that's compelling, and you get to that whole having to show charisma and all that. Just stand there. Your character is being displayed in the ring.
Yep.
Let MVP shine on the mic. God shine on the ring.
It's Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Like Brock Lesnar didn't say he hardly said a word.
Yeah, and when he does talk, it's horrible.
Right. And then Paul, my name is Paul. And so he had a whole thing with the crowd. So we didn't need him to talk. We didn't need him to talk. And then boom, he takes people to Suplex City, and there it is. Like that's all we needed.
Even Roman,
right?
Acknowledge me. Hands the mic over to the wise man, and he talks.
Right.
And then he just stands there.
Because that's when I knew he had the character. Was when he looked in the camera and said, "You on TV? Everybody watching on TV." First he made everybody, and then he looked in the camera, and you at home. Acknowledge. I was like, okay, he's got it. Like that was it. He's got it. I'm no longer worried about Roman Reigns.
Word.
Yeah, that moment right there, I was like, it's over. He's got it.
And he did too.
Yep.
Shit, we was all ready to go.
I was like, okay. It made me like,
hey.
I don't want him coming over here to punch me in the mouth. So
word. See, because my brother was like, he don't like the WWE telling you who to like. Right. Okay. So he's like, that acknowledgement is bullshit. But then, my brother knows I was begging and pleading for Roman to do something better. Because that when I'm criticizing people, I'm begging and pleading for you to do better.
Right.
And the bloodline, the tribal chief was the best he had, and that was the best there was. And I'm like, now that's the guy I was looking for.
Right.
I will acknowledge that's the man I was looking for.
That wasn't about WWE telling you who to like. That's not what that was about. Because again, they can give you like, okay, here's the program, but it's up to the performer though to make us like what we're seeing or go for what we're seeing.
Yeah,
we've seen a bunch of people go out there and they had the program, they had everything in the palm of their hand, and they just couldn't do it. They couldn't perform it.
Yeah.
So it's not that particular thing was not about WWE telling you who. In fact, he was the heel. Like they weren't telling you who to like.
Shit, because it's kind of like you can hate the man, but JBL when he was world champion, that's some of the best shit he ever did.
Absolutely.
You can't deny that. That's some of the best shit he ever did. Yeah.
He's just leading into himself.
Yeah. And Jinder Mahal could have been the next JBL.
Yep.
But they put him up with Randy Orton. And I swear to God, Randy Orton went from the legend killer to the momentum killer.
Man, Mahal had if you really, I was like, he had one of the dopest theme songs.
Yeah.
I like you guys are too busy hating on this guy. I was like, he's got one of the dopest theme songs. Look at the guy. He's a freaking monster. Okay. He knows exactly what to say to antagonize you. He's the cowardly heel. He knows how to be the heel and kind of, barely win or get himself disqualified, anything to keep the title. Like, he knows how to do that. I'm like, what are we hating on this man for? Like, outside of him being a heel. Like, yeah, you're supposed to boo him for the bad guy part, but why are you hating him past that?
Yeah.
Because he's brown? Like,
pretty much.
Is that too much for you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't have a problem with Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, my brother actually loved the fact that he was champion.
Yeah, I had no problem. I was like, okay, let's get something. I wanted some different flavors, and I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Dude, it doesn't take much. It does not take much for something different. You give us something different for 3 months, and we'll be happy.
Basically. Like, you see, like Penta wins on Monday. That was something like I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah,
we're happy. Like, everybody. I saw nothing but joy on all of the videos reviewing that. Like, the WWE video has a bunch of likes. That's all. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Here's an over guy. You gave him with a good match. He got a title when we didn't even expect it. We love it. Now let's get to finish this. The icing on the cake. He needs a good now, which again, we need in 3 weeks now. We need you to get a good match for him to defend the title.
Yeah. So do something with him now.
Right.
You started it. Now do something with him.
Right. Gonna make me buy a Penta mask.
Word. Shit. Something, man, because I think these people are starting to lose their fucking mind. Because even Michael P.S. Hayes talking to Undertaker, talking about Chelsea Green doesn't have it yet.
Yeah,
and when
I saw
she does,
that.
If she had it, and I'm like,
who are you watching? Like, are you watching?
Yeah, like, what is your definition of it?
Yeah,
you liking
her? Are you talking about the same? Well, maybe you mislabeled somebody else. Like, because you're not talking about Chelsea Green.
Yeah, because in all honesty, this is what I'm thinking. You're not watching the product, and you have your favorites, and Chelsea Green hasn't become one of your favorites.
That's it.
Because, sorry, bro. If Chelsea Green was wrestling anybody at WrestleMania, I'm in for that one.
And it's gonna be a good match.
Yeah,
I don't care who it is.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, when Chelsea Green first came out in the Indies and she was doing the hot mess shit, I wasn't too fond of her. I didn't really like it too much.
No, she evolved.
Yeah,
she evolved. Yeah,
and then she caught me.
Yep,
she caught me, and I was like, "Yep, that's it."
Yep,
boom. I back
No.
you to the end now.
Yeah, no, she evolved. Like everybody
Yeah.
gets a chance. Like I would never say, especially a younger wrestler. I'm not gonna say, oh, this guy, that's it for this guy. It's like no, everybody can remix themselves and come back as something better. Like, or you know, you learn something. Like I mean, come on, we had Rocky Maivia for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. We had Hulk Hogan with a cape and Classic Freddie Blassie for a minute. We had, you could go on. Like like, your first run is probably not gonna be what you're gonna end up doing.
Yep.
And then you
Last
like
year Ricochet.
Oh no.
I had to do it. I had to do it.
Oh no.
My bad.
Oh man. Let's see if he changes this. Now I want to see if he changes his character to something else. Let's see what happens. I guess or even the I almost said the Wild Stallions.
Rocky Balboa, the Italian style.
No, from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the tag team. I absolutely
Wild Samoans.
No. On AEW right now. The
Young Bucks.
Yeah. I don't think they can change themselves in I think so, but I mean the good ones, the great ones, I should say, the great ones, they've been able to, okay, that was a good start. Now I'm gonna go into this, and this is now I'm gonna put everything I learned into this character.
Yeah.
And then this is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the character this is it.
Because it's kind of like I said this earlier. I was like, I think it was a couple weeks ago. Somebody was talking about Omega or something. I was like, Okada, Omega, your boy bruv, Sling Blade, and a few other people. They're not gonna sign with the WWE because they don't have anything other than what they got now.
Right.
When you go to WWE and they're like, yo, we need you to be this person. I don't got it.
No.
Like Shinsuke came in and he's the prince or whatever the fuck they did with him. And now he's a samurai. And it don't matter what they do with this man. His charisma alone, like, just gets people behind him. You could have made this motherfucker a hot dog salesman and he would have been, this sucks, but my charisma was winning.
The thing and then I gotta get going, but the thing that I admire most about, say, so Asuka, Shinsuke, Rhea's girl, Io Sky, hell, even Kairi.
Yeah.
You could tell okay, this is the character that we want. Okay. And then they go out there and Kairi was a fucking pirate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we loved it. And because we could tell I don't know what she felt backstage, but when she hit the curtain, it looked like she loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what made us, okay, she's a pirate. Let's go with it. Right. Yep. Asuka has always been crazy. Like, she's this crazed woman. Yep. Like, whether she was the heel or the baby face of her, she's this crazed woman rocking out to her song and then kicks your ass when the bell rings, right? Io Sky doesn't care, like, she doesn't care about her body. Yep. Okay. And Shinsuke is just ready to kick your face off. Like, that's like whatever has happened. Like, and he's right. Like, he loves his song. Yep. Okay. And then when the time comes, I'm gonna give me an opening. I'm gonna kick you right in the mouth, and the match is gonna be over. Okay. That's what we liked about, like, they took what they were given, didn't complain, I want to do, like, no, like, they're like, okay, that's what you want. I'm gonna
Dude, I will never forget. I saw Shinsuke in New Japan when he was in the Continental Champion there, and I was like, yo, this nigga's nice. But then when he went to NXT, and he was the first person I've ever seen, Samoa Joe threatened him, and he looked at Samoa Joe and said, oh, I was supposed to be scared of that.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
It was like,
yeah, I remember that.
oh, this is a bad motherfucker.
Right, and then Samoa was like
to Samoa
okay.
Joe.
Right.
You said that to Samoa Joe. Oh, you do bad motherfucker. Okay.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, you can't teach that.
No. So that's what I mean. Like, I have to give it up to like they didn't.
Yeah.
No complaining. No like. Okay, that's the character. Okay, let's go. And that's. Am I winning or losing tonight? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
That's it. I gotta give it up to him for that.
Word. Shit. But before you go, but those guys, I don't see Kenny Omega adjusting to any other character besides Kenny Omega. I don't see bro doing that.
Especially him. I'm sorry. Like I think I think he got overhyped for being in Japan. I'm sorry. I think this is the most overrated wrestler I've ever seen. Is Bruv. Period.
There's a lot this generation.
Yep.
Yeah. Like even Moxie's like, oh, they're not letting me do what I want to do. You wanted to be a skinhead?
And had the whole match be outside. Like you wanted the whole match to be outside the ring.
You wanted to have the most boring match of the night.
Yep.
And a fucking story that has nothing to do with anything.
Yep.
Got you. Now you're in AEW.
And on that note,
ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
Good night, people.